Know that's some bullshit, right?
What's going on? What's going on? It is Trinidad and Tobago's son, New York City's nephew, Carter Y-O-U-N-G.
Yo, and this is MIK, and one day I hope to have a key to your heart, and welcome to another episode of Banter and Bullshit.
Woo!
Yeah. Hey, hey. All right.
Excitement.
All
what
right.
are you doing? Like,
Woo!
you on my... He's really excited.
I love you too. Oh my God, this is too much. Please. Oh man. Ooh.
Yo.
Hey. Wow. I love them too.
Good?
I love them too.
That was for you.
Hey, what's up, bro?
No, that was.
Yeah, I know it's me. I know they love me. They love me.
They everybody loves a tall
I'm popular in these streets.
Everybody loves the tall people. Little people don't get no love. But it's okay.
Nah, but
the
they
tall
think y'all
people
cute.
die first.
Y'all cute, and clothes look way better on y'all.
The fuck it does. We have to wear certain colors, man. If not, it look like we don't even have a torso.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Yeah. The assortment of clothes that short people can wear are ridiculous. What? I'm so jealous of wardrobes of smaller people. Yeah, bro.
What you talking about?
Like, what?
Yeah, this dude look fly as a
bro. You know how hard it is to shop for me. First of all, like long sleeve shirts, I got to make sure that they're specific length, or I just look absolutely ridiculous. I mean, one, because I got these long ass arms, and two, because like, you know, just my body proportion. It's weird, you know, like you have to work out when you're this tall, because shoulders got to be right and shit. But you know, while you're compact and shit, like everything just compact, it just fits better.
Yeah, it fits Happy Meal? What my Happy Meal?
Everybody loves a Happy Meal. Yeah.
What?
Short people are happy. Yeah. Y'all naturally happy.
Short people are happy. What?
Yeah, that's what tall people say, huh?
Wow, that hurt, man.
What?
People are happy.
Bro,
wow.
You're a happy person. I love your energy, bro. No, I mean, you just seem like a happy.
I'm happy because I know I'll never be tall. I know that I'm never going to be able to reach certain things, you know. I know that the most degrading thing is being a man that can't reach. Prime example. What is with the cabinets at the top of the refrigerator? That's for tall people. That's solely for tall people. What the fuck is that? The two cabinets up there for over the refrigerator? Yo, no one can reach it.
Well, I mean, that's where you put the shit that you only pull out like twice a year. Like, no, you know, your
spice is supposed to go there. Your spices is supposed to go.
Oh, no, your spices. Are you talking about over the stove or over the refrigerator? No, over the refrigerator.
The two little cabinets that's over refrigerators.
Yeah, I think every place has them. But
yeah,
you put your spices up there?
All the tall people I know have spices up there. They have the because they tall and they can reach it.
That's storage. That's where I put my Thanksgiving stuff. Yeah, that's my storage.
What is the purpose of that?
The stuff I hardly use. What do you mean? Up there?
I think it's a cruel joke to people that are under 6 feet. That's what I think. I think that the two. I think when they were designing houses across the world, not just in America, across the world, a tall 6'5" motherfucker said, "You know, it'd be cool. We put some cameras right here. They will never see." I imagine the dude look like Xerxes from 300. He's like, "Put the cameras on top. They will never reach it." I'm like, y'all some assholes. Because I can't reach that. Like, I gotta get a step stool just to get over the thing. Like, man. I can't even clean on top of the fridge without getting a step stool. I need a step stool just to clean on top of my refrigerator. Yeah, you know what I mean? Kneel before me, and I will give you cabinets where you can reach. You know what I mean? Like, it's cruel.
That's what a step stool for. You keep the step stool on the side of your refrigerator. Bro, you don't do that.
I have a step ladder.
I gotta do it.
I have a step ladder. To hell with a stool. I have a step ladder. All right. I have.
You need extra steps, bro.
Yeah. Do I?
Damn. Bro.
Do I? Bro, let me
I'm
tell you
sorry,
something.
Man.
Let me tell you
that's
something.
Not funny. That's not funny.
No, it's okay. This is for all my vertically challenged people, right? We know what it feels like. Yes. Challenged. Yeah, we don't. Being called short is a term that we do not respond to. All right, we are vertically challenged. All right, it's an ailment. It's an ailment. How many times have we tried to get
But
on rides that we can't get on because we don't meet the height requirement? It's a thing.
you know, I think it's
It's a
hilarious that
thing.
you never describe short people as short. Like you like that guy over the short one, the short guy. Like
Bro,
it's typical. Like I mean,
you
tall
see what
people
I
like we
mean?
describe that all the time, bro. Like the
Everything,
dark skin one,
everything,
the guy with the
bro.
Jordans on,
I hate. Look, first
but
off,
never short.
I've stood like on the step ladder. I got on the step ladder and I was like, holy crap, this is what people feel like being tall? Jeez. Everything has a different dimension from up here. Like everything looks different. Colors look different. Picture frames sit way cooler. I'm like,
Oh man.
this is what they have.
Oh,
No
oh
wonder
man.
why. Like I seen those videos with the girls, like they had the cameras up and like, this is what I look like to my boyfriend. Like this is great. Like that's how I
Yeah,
feel.
I remember
So now I
those.
know that's what I look like to my tall friends. No wonder why nobody takes me seriously and laughs like how you're laughing right now. This is why. Because you're looking at a kid going, I want to go up, up. That's all you're seeing. You're just seeing uppies, uppies. Like I'm down here talking like a whole grown ass man. I'm like, yo, dog, I'm sick and tired of your shit. You gonna start respecting me because the next time. But what I'm saying is, as it's going up to you, it's sounding like this. Man, I want to go uppies. I
It's
want to
okay,
go
buddy.
uppies. Like
It's okay.
I'm over here threatening your life. You pat me on my head like
you
it's
need a
okay,
nap,
little
buddy.
man. Yeah, like no. Actually, I am a little tired, and I want some juice. You know what I mean? Like, and I want some juice. Anyways,
Yo.
let me get off
Oh
of that. Let
man.
me get off of that.
Oh man.
First
I
of all,
love
I
you,
want to
bro.
say, I
Oh
want to say, I
man,
love
that's
you too,
great.
man. I want to say, I just want to say one thing real quick.
Yeah, what's that?
Brooklyn, my nigga Joey Badass is just
Brook.
punching TDE. Bang, hold that.
Oh
Bang,
man.
hold
Come
that.
on, bro.
Bang, hold that.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Brooklyn, New York. What?
I mean, but it was in response.
TD East,
though.
what's goody? What's goody? TD East is what we doing. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
All right, talk about
Smoking
it,
on
bro.
a
For those
light
that don't know,
pack.
go ahead and talk about it. I
Smoking
mean,
on a light
you
pack.
sent me the message earlier. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm not feeling what Joey got to say, and then you sent me one track, and I was like, you know what?
Joey.
This is gonna need a response.
Joey Badass, Brooklyn's Badman. Yeah, yeah, y'all know what it is. Ray Vaughn, and I love Ray Vaughn. Shout out to Ray Vaughn. Ray Vaughn is
A$AP Rocky,
nice.
little cousin.
Yo,
Nah,
for real,
fucking
Ray
with
Vaughn is nice, bro.
Yeah, Ray
Ray
Vaughn's-
Vaughn is
yeah,
nice.
he's cool.
His response was cool, but Joey smoked him. Daylight
Bro,
jumped into it.
bro.
Daylight light pack.
I mean, but the
smoked him.
tracks are 2 for 1. I mean, we got to rate on Ray Vaughn's response to this shit.
Bro, Joey said if it's over 24 hours, that's a technical foul. It don't count. Come on, son. You done. You seen the
Come on,
bar
man.
that Kendrick and
Nah,
Aubrey
nah.
set. You seen the bar
Yeah,
Kendrick and Aubrey
but
set.
we know
Back
that
to back.
Kendrick waited. Kendrick waited until the right opportune moment. Because you remember Drake, he was just hitting track after track, and then he dropped that bullshit with Tupac. You know, it's like
Right.
he was, the AI Tupac and shit. I mean, remember, Drake was dropping them back to back. And we were just like, why the fuck isn't Kendrick responding?
Right.
And then he hit him with it. I mean, we just waiting on his response. I mean,
Nah, it's over.
Give
It's
him a
over.
moment.
Nah, it's over. Smoked him. Done. Moving on. Next. Who
Who
else? Yo, I look at it like this, right? I look at it like this. I look at it like this, right? What Joey is doing, first and foremost, this is like it's like Mortal Kombat going up the tower. You know what I'm saying? And he's just chopping dudes down. Boom, Ray Vaughn, finish him. You know what I'm saying? Daylight, finish him.
Bro. Nah,
Who else
bro.
is next? Is J Rock next?
Nah, he just
is
bro,
J Rock
we
next
just
to get
waiting on the
smoked?
next round. It was just one round.
Next,
Joey hit him with that uppercut.
It's over,
You know,
son.
he just
It's over, son.
bro, we just
He broke
waiting
through the
on round
floor.
three.
He went, ah!
No,
That's it. It's over. It's over. Next.
Nah, bro.
Nah, we Joey going up the tower. Yo.
Oh
dude,
man.
Come on. Joey is that dude, bro. AKA unique.
Yeah, no.
AKA
yeah,
unique
he
with
hit him
power.
with
Let's
it.
go. Chopped him up.
For real,
Chopped
he hit
him
him
up.
with it, bro. I mean, but I'm just saying, just give it a moment. Give it a moment. I mean,
I don't
my
wanna get in-
town,
it's over.
that shit was fire. I ain't gonna
It's
lie,
over.
but
Brooklyn.
give it a moment.
Let's go. Brooklyn.
Yo, they in the studio
BROOKLYN.
right now. They in the studio
doesn't
right now making
matter.
some gumbo. Bro,
in the
come on.
words
You
of
know
the
gumbo
Rock,
takes a minute to cook.
in the
You
words
got
of the Rock,
bro,
it
the best
doesn't
gumbo
matter
takes
what
a minute to
songs
cook.
you got.
Come on,
Know
man.
your
You just
role
want
and
this
shut your mouth,
microwave
jabroni.
noodles and shit, bro.
It's
Nah,
Brooklyn,
real
nigga.
gumbo takes time
This
to
is the
cook.
home of the lost towers. We never lost our
Nah,
power. Got love for
bro.
Cali.
This is
I got nothing but love.
this is surf and turf.
Bro,
He making surf and turf over here, bro. Nah, you want these
surf and turf?
microwave responses? Yeah,
No,
bro.
I don't want these.
He's in it
they
cooking, bro. He's in it. He
wanted
got the
to smoke.
spatula and shit. Yes,
Bruh.
chef. Yo, give him a
Bruh.
minute. Give him
You
a
know what
minute. It's
Joey
gonna
said,
come out
bro?
in the plate. The garnish is gonna be there. It's gonna have a nice side of
Nigga
vegetables,
said it's
bro.
absolute.
Give it a moment.
Joey said, "Yo, I'm the one that absolute." Come on, bro. Even Ab-Soul saluted him, gang. What are you talking about? It's a rap. It's a Rizzy. It's done up.
Oh man.
Ray Vaughn is sold last week. Now I got to deal with this nigga that's ass cheek. Like, come on, bro. Your man Daylight said he fucked Diddy. Like, we not jacking that, bro. Get out of here. You a wash, B.
Pause.
You a wash.
Pause on that shit, yo.
Yeah, you a wash, bro. Joey,
I mean,
man.
because at this moment, everybody believe that shit. If you talking
Yeah,
like that,
let's go, Joey. Keep doing that, man. This is Brooklyn. This is what we're doing. This is great for hip hop. Point blank. Period. I love that they. You know what I'm saying? It's a hip hop thing. Daylight went a little too far talking about cutting his baby moms in half and all that goofiness. That's just goofy.
Yeah.
You're dealing with a boss Smith and you couldn't deal.
Don't talk about
That's
the
what
kids.
that
Don't
says.
talk about the wife.
Yeah,
all that shit.
You know the rules of engagement. Yeah, women and children are non-combatants. Come on, bro.
That's
the
right,
mafia knew that. Like these are rules.
Bring
bro.
them in.
It's over. It's over.
It's not over, bro. God,
Brooklyn, let's go.
You don't respect.
We're done.
Bro,
Brooklyn,
you don't respect a
Brooklyn.
chef.
Brooklyn.
A certified 4-star Michelin chef, bro. Come on. It takes time to cook. Damn. Man, you just love your
If I gotta
noodles,
choose the
bro.
coast, I gotta choose the east. I live out there, so don't go there. But that don't mean a nigga can't rest in the west. See some nice breasts in the west. You know, man?
Yo, as long as we ain't taking it back there with this whole battle and shit, we good. We good. We don't want to go back there. We don't want to go back there.
We don't want to go there. We keeping it all music, all bars.
Absolutely. Speaking of that, I know you've been following the Diddy trial though.
No, I have not. But
we'll get back to this. We'll get back to this.
Yeah, we'll come. I have not. Have you been following this?
Really? I'm kind of. I'm just hearing it. I mean, it's not like I'm on it watching it, with intensity or anything like that. But the cliff notes. Oh my god! Like I'm just like, dude, this. Whew. The thing about it, the charges against Diddy was racketeering. It was sex trafficking. I mean, everything that I'm hearing
about Johnson abuse.
Notoriously, yeah. Supposedly he has there's a special cleaning crew that has to come in and clean up the messes because of candle wax and baby oil all over the place. Yeah, it's ridiculous. This dude has an affinity for baby oil. I don't get it. Listen, I mean, baby oil is cool and all, but not to this extent. I don't understand why you need 3 bottles of baby oil when you stay in a hotel just for a couple nights. Like, what is so?
I got a bottle of baby oil I had for 4 years, man. I still got it.
Exactly, bro.
Still rocking with the same bottle, bro.
All you need is just a palm full of baby oil. It covers your whole body.
It covers your whole body.
Your whole body.
I don't understand what you need all that baby oil for.
I think he's filling in the bathtubs up with this shit or whatever, and then telling these male escorts to hop in and make sure you all shiny and shit.
Spraying the floor. He was spraying the floor so he couldn't get away.
That's what it seemed like. If you got these cleaning crews coming in,
I just keep seeing the greased up deaf guy. You're never gonna catch me. Like that's all I keep seeing. This Diddy greased up. You're never gonna catch me. Diddy.
I mean, now you think of it, Diddy has always been a shiny nigga though.
Yeah, yes. I did see something where they said Diddy looked like he aged 20 years. I guess because he don't got no Beijing. Yeah, he don't got no Beijing. I mean, the Beijing is gone. It's a wrap. Your age is going to show now.
Men.
Yeah, that's over. Look, this is my thing, right? A racketeering charge. This maybe I'm wrong, right? Doesn't a racketeering charge consist of multiple persons? Right? I thought
Yeah,
but
but
y'all
for
just
some
charging
reason it's
Diddy.
only Diddy.
I'm
Yeah.
confused.
So am I.
I'm confused.
So am I.
Look,
So am
I
I.
said this before on a earlier show. I'm gonna say it again. If my man was talking to me, Brian, he said he was like, "Yo, Diddy a freak." Like he thought he was a freak, but Diddy's really a freak, and I understand.
Oh, he the freak of all freaks,
Look,
bro.
I'm a nasty motherfucker when
He's
I
now a
want to be.
verb. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Like I'm a nasty dude when I want to be, but some of the things that was relayed to me by Diddy is insane. By my
Yeah.
boy
Yeah.
that Diddy did was I'm actually kind of flabbergasted. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
flabbergasted.
Me too.
Right.
Me too.
But I've done some crazy stuff. Right. I've done some crazy
Yeah.
stuff. People,
He got
I
him
could
all
tell
top,
y'all a
bro.
thing to do with a banana that probably you'd be like, he crazy. But when you do it, you're gonna be like, yo, Carter, good looking out, boy. That was the truth. But you got to be committed to this thing.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all
take
want.
that banana, take that. Yo,
If y'all want to
his,
know the banana secret, hit me up on my Instagram at It's Carter Young. I'll tell y'all about it. I'll share with you. And when you do it with your lady, I guarantee you, I guarantee she'll love it. That's
yo,
all I'm
can
saying.
I
But
guess
you got to
what you?
commit. You can guess.
Are you like inserting this and then
Well,
it
of
comes back
course.
and it's already peeled back?
This is what you do. I'm
you
going
just
to share it with you. I'm going to share it with you.
like
If you
that'd
have
be
kids,
insane. You just give
if
them a
they,
banana and then
look,
all of a sudden like it comes
if
back
kids are
and
watching this,
all the
I
skin's
advise
gone and
you.
shit. My
Look,
bad.
I
I'm
advise you
sorry.
to
Yeah,
not
you're right.
look.
You're right.
I
This is a
advise you to
family
not watch
show.
it. Your kids shouldn't be watching. This is not
Yes,
a
this is
family
a
show.
family
This
show.
is not a family
Yes.
show. Tell your
Yeah.
kids to
We
mind
need to
their
put a
goddamn business.
parental
This is grown
a
folks.
parental
Advisory. Listen, I'm gonna just say this: find you a
Sorry.
banana, right? Find you a banana that matches your man's, right? That is in relation to you. Find you a banana. Put it in the freezer.
Is the banana ripe? Like you don't
Um,
want no.
no. You
It can't
want a
have no
strong
brown
banana.
spots or anything, right?
Nah, you want a
Yeah,
strong
you want
banana.
to.
You want a
Okay,
strong
so
banana.
you need the green ones.
Like
Okay,
semi green, like right in
okay,
between, right?
okay, got
Put
you,
it
got you.
in the
Where
freezer.
it has a little bit of sweetness, but
Right.
nah,
Depending
I
on
get you. I go.
what your freezer look like, right? For the brothers, get you a plantain because you know we brothers. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get plantain because you regular bananas just don't cut it. But put that in the freezer. This is very important. Clip the tip of the banana, please. I learned this the hard
Yeah,
way.
I
She
can
learned it the
imagine
hard
that.
way. Okay. Put a condom on it. Safety first, people. Okay. Put a condom on the banana. Start hitting them with the banana. You know what I mean. It's gonna get raunchy. You're gonna be doing what you're doing, hitting them with the banana, the hot of her, the coldness of that. It's gonna cool the banana down. Take the condom off. Peel the banana back. Hit her with the banana again. By this time, she's going to. I'm gonna try to say this as mature as possible. Ejaculate upon the banana. Then you look her in her eye and eat that banana.
Yo.
Tell
Oh
you,
man.
when you do the banana,
This will
holler at me. I tell you what to
never
do with
be
the
clear by
kiwi.
FCC
You'll be
Airways.
amazed.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Kiwi.
tell you what to do with the
Oh,
kiwi once you do the
this is too
banana.
much, bro.
Holla at me.
This
Nah,
is
I
too
ain't gonna tell
much.
you.
You
I'm
know,
not
I think
sharing
we're
the
good on
kiwi.
that one.
I'm not
Okay,
sharing the kiwi.
I'm good
But
on
what
that
I'm
one.
saying is, if being a freak is what this man is being punished for, like I said, outside of the football kick with
That's what.
Cassie, the abuse and all of that, that motherfucker
Yeah.
do need to go down.
Yeah.
He's done for that. He deserves
Right.
everything that he has
But the
coming.
statute
But
of
I feel
limitations on that shit, though.
really is the statute of limitations for him
The
beating on that
statute,
little woman.
the statute
I'm
of
disgusted
limitations
about
for
it.
ass whoopings. Yeah,
I'm disgusted
so am
about
I.
it.
But
Like, yeah,
yeah, so
he's
that's why supposedly she was suing him at that particular point in time because the statute of limits was about to run out, was about to
okay.
expire. So she
And
had to hit him at that moment.
to everybody that was like, oh, why she stayed with him? Why couldn't she? Y'all don't understand the mindset of a person that's abused. So I hate that. Oh, I would have just left. Shut up. You wouldn't have. All right, you'd have been getting punched on just like her, scared to leave. So don't judge the woman, bro. Like you didn't go through it. Don't do that. Like
You
that's
can't.
that's
Right.
corny. I hate
I
that.
completely
You know what I'm
agree.
saying?
I completely agree.
Puff deserves what's
And,
coming to him, but I feel
and
this all these other
I
weird
mean,
things is like he a freak. Oh, so what?
yeah,
So what?
yeah.
If he like putting gerbils up his ass, that's his business.
Right. But bro,
It's his business.
but I wouldn't be surprised if I heard about that shit now.
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah. I mean, if he
I'm gonna
like
take
putting
that. I'm gonna
Nokia
take that. I'm
phones,
gonna take
yeah,
that.
if he like putting Nokia phones up his ass set on vibrate, that's his business, bro. If that's what he want to do, let's be honest.
Call me.
You know what I mean? Like half of America, most American suburbanite families are doing some
Are
real
freaks.
raunchy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
there's
freaks.
key
Most
parties.
of
There's
America are freaks.
yeah, oh yeah. So come on. Y'all acting
Yeah,
all, oh my
can't
God, he
judge.
was doing this. People were signing non-DNA, I said non-DNAs, NDAs. I said
NDAs.
non-DNAs. Oh my God. People were signing NDAs, bro.
Well,
Like,
supposedly he is leaving them all over the place as far as DNA is
yeah.
concerned, but
Yeah, he's doing that. And then did you hear? I did hear that. I literally just saw before we went live.
Mhm.
Kid Cudi testified against him.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna get to. That's what I was
Right.
gonna get to. He said he felt played by Cassie with the whole incident because they were dating for about a month in
Yeah.
between this break between her and Diddy, and then he didn't know that she went back to him.
Right.
But throughout this period of time, towards the end of that month relationship, he was sending threats and he was, basically letting Kid Cudi know, yo, you
Yo,
touch
like
mine,
I
I'm
said,
gonna touch everything of
I
yours,
just watched
including his
this.
Porsche.
I just watched. I literally, like, before we got live, it just came up on the YouTube stream, and Kid Cudi said, "I'll be the laugh," but he
Crazy,
said
bro. No, it's
Puff
crazy.
is like a Marvel villain. He said Puff was in his house.
Yeah.
Puff was in Kid Cudi house.
I'ma take that. I'ma take that. I'ma take
Yo,
that.
and then he told him meet me at the hotel or whatever. He said Puff was already at the hotel, standing looking out the window with his hands behind his
Yeah.
back, like Kingpin. That's
Yeah.
insane. He said Puff
Right.
was so calm and so relaxed. It was creepy. I
Yeah.
just kept seeing Kingpin. I just kept seeing Puff in an all white suit. Do
Well,
you know
that's
what
how they be
angers me?
carrying themselves and
You know what I
shit.
mean? And Puff just like, do you know how I grew up in Harlem? I grew up in the hard way. I made Bad Boy by myself. And now, with Cassie by my side, you're trying to stop what I have. I will destroy you. Like, that's what I see. I just see Puffpin. That's all I see. I don't see Kingpin. I see Puffpin. I see Puffpin, right? It's funny to me. You know what I mean? Then you blow up the man's Porsche. Yo, bro, that is
That's extreme, bro.
insane to me.
It is, but at the same time,
That's
can we put
insane.
it past him? I mean, he's been holding his own as far as the rap game for a minute.
Bro,
Yeah, I
the
mean, he's
man,
he's had the most gangster of gangsters on his label, and he's been in control the entire time.
yeah,
I think he's been underplaying his gangster this whole period of time, bro.
absolutely. Didn't he kettlebell swing like his son's coach or something?
Yeah, his son's coach, right, at
Yeah,
UCLA. Yeah, absolutely
kettlebell
right.
them. Bing!
Yo.
Take that, take that. Bing! I heard the kettlebell rang like the
Yeah.
Liberty Bell. That thing said bing.
Yeah, bro.
Then my
Yeah,
man
it's
took a
insane, man.
kettlebell to his head and then said, "Nah, it was my fault."
Yeah.
That's real, bro. The man said it was
Yo,
my fault.
yo, after that shit, he had to say, yo, you know what? I'm done with all this. Call me brother love.
Yeah, I'm
He
brother
got
love.
so violent. He was like, I need to turn to love after
Bro,
that shit,
then the
bro.
Halloween party, he was just up as a Joker and he was threatening to, like, this dude is he's a
Yeah,
monster, bro.
yeah, he is.
He's
I
a
mean,
monster.
but he is, but does he deserve the time that they're attempting to
No.
throw at him at this?
Look, I'm gonna put it like this.
Like, I feel like they're judging him
Puff,
because he's a freak, but at the same time, but
yeah.
again, he's notorious in these streets. Let's not
Yeah.
get it twisted at all. Like, he's out
Yo,
here,
Puffy,
and
Puff,
everyone that they were saying attempted to possibly testify before he was thrown in jail, he was sending threats. He was basically letting them know, you testify against me. Snitches get stitches, but in my instance, snitches, aren't allowed to talk after my shit. So, but yeah, it's insane what I'm hearing.
Puff is a
The
monster, bro.
extreme, yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's a
is.
monster. He's a monster.
I mean, even Suge Knights, like,
Suge ain't say
supposedly,
nothing.
yo,
Suge don't want no
well,
problems.
supposedly, Suge was at Mel's one particular time. I think it was around 2009. I want to believe he was at
Mm,
Mel's, and then his assistant came by to pick up something for Diddy. Came back, told Diddy that Suge was at Mel's.
mm.
Diddy grabbed like 3 guns or whatever and
Yeah,
shot
something
over
like
the
that.
Mel's, and of course Suge was already gone. And he was circling the block looking for Suge. And Suge
That's
was
Puff.
like, yo, if he saw me, I'm pretty sure he would have used those guns. So
Yeah,
yeah,
look,
Puff is
Puff.
Puff is gangster.
Puff is gangster. I think we thought Puff was soft because he was always
We did,
dancing,
because he was a
and
shiny nigga. Yeah.
right, and we believed. A lot of us believed in Pac, and we put it this way: we believed death row more. Not all of us, but I'm just saying like as a whole.
Yeah,
Not saying
we
myself,
thought
but
it was more
we
gangster. I mean, it
believe
was
it
called
because
Death Row.
it was California, it was the gang
Yeah,
culture. You know
and
what I
that's what they
mean?
promoted. They
Right.
were
So
promoting.
it was
This
more
is gangster
believable,
rap. We
right?
made gangster rap.
Right.
Where
Those of
on the
us
East Coast they
on
were
the East
talking about,
Coast,
it's about making money. Yeah, I'm
right.
selling drugs
You know
and
what I'm
shit.
saying? But
But
we grew up like I grew up in Brooklyn. So knowing I heard about Big growing up, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that
So,
was
I heard
prime
about
time
Mano
Brooklyn.
and all of these dudes. So
Everybody
I've
moved to
seen
Brooklyn
cats get
because of
right.
your period that you were there.
Right.
Everybody trying to relive the glory days of
Right.
Brooklyn.
Like, so for me, I related to Big because I was from there. So what
Hmm.
he's rapping about, I've seen it. I've been a part of it. You know what I mean? And or possibly done it. I'm not incriminating myself.
Yeah, we're
But
gonna talk about
that's
that.
just, you know what I'm saying? So you didn't look at Puff. Puff was just this background manager, dancing kind of guy. You didn't take
Right,
him seriously. So
right.
because of that, you overlooked the danger that this man was. So
Yeah,
he went under the radar for decades.
yeah.
Those on the inside was like, that
Yo,
dude is
kids.
insane.
Yo, I need to
He's
keep my
insane.
distance. Yo,
You
locks,
know what I'm
yo.
saying?
Locks were like, yo, you know what? I'm a school over here.
Yeah, dudes,
I heard Rough
like
Riders.
the Rough Riders,
That they
look, think about it, right?
yo, Mace
Think
was like,
about
yo, I'm
how
become a pastor, yo, because this dude is just
right.
too much.
Think about how gangster Puff really is. That when the locks
Sean was
finally
like,
got
I
out
ain't
out they
snitching on this dude. I will
right
take 10
the
years
time.
versus snitching on this dude, man.
Sean ain't say nothing until he got protected
He
by a
ain't
whole
saying
country.
nothing.
Until a whole country
Exactly.
protected him is when he spoke up.
Exactly.
Think about that for a
Exactly.
second. Yo, when the locks got out their contract, what
They
did kids
still ain't say
say?
shit.
No, they
They ain't
didn't
say
say there's like,
shit.
and don't and when you see me in the street, don't ask me nothing about you know the name. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want no trouble.
Yeah.
You know his name. I'm not gonna say the name.
Yo, we
Like
heard you
that's
still got your publisher. I ain't gonna fight him for
I'm
it. I
not.
mean, what you?
I mean, it is what it
Yeah, he
is.
just got my publishing.
That's just, I didn't even really want it, so it's like
Yeah,
it was corny. That shit was corny, anyways. Like I was getting tired of it. I mean, what I'm gonna just quote what Jay said. Whatever you done, I done got mad at it. Been done it. Don't want it no more. Yeah, I don't even want it no more. Like publishing, who wants that? Who wants more money? That's corny. that's whack. I don't want that shit. Like,
oh
yo,
man,
Puff is a monster. And then
you
you
got my
looking at this
masters for
man,
what?
right? This man is locked up, and he's still a problem. He's still a terror.
Yeah,
I know his
yeah,
money is being drained, and that's what the media is telling us, but I don't think this man's money is being drained. I know he's losing a lot of sponsors, and his
yeah,
net worth is slowly decreasing and all of that. I get that. I think he's still worth 400 and something million. Still,
yeah, yeah. It's insane. He was willing to post over $50 million in
right.
bail.
But what I'm hearing is they're saying
Well,
if
obviously he
he's
didn't post
convicted,
that, so he's still
right.
good.
But what they're saying is if he's convicted, they're going to freeze his assets, which is insane to me. How?
Yeah,
When I got
yeah.
locked up, I didn't freeze my assets. I didn't have nothing, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty
Regular
sure
people
his
getting
books are
locked
pretty
up.
good right now, though.
Yeah. How are you? How can you seize someone's financial assets
Yeah, what's
when
the point?
that has nothing to do?
He
Yeah,
should
one
do it for
doesn't.
restitution purposes, but who's essentially he restituting for? I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
it's
get it.
like
Like, is
it
it for
seems
the
like a
expense of the
grab from the
government? Like,
government.
I
Yeah,
don't get
I
it.
feel like
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
government
yeah.
just saying we want your
I feel
money.
you, bro.
I feel
I
like
feel
that's
you.
what that
Yeah,
is, and I think that's
yeah,
corny.
yeah,
Like once again, I'm not defending the dude. I'm just saying let's have the same energy for everybody across the
yeah.
board.
Facts,
You're going above
facts.
and beyond for this man, but when I didn't hear y'all was seizing Epstein's assets. They didn't seize Epstein's assets, and what this man was doing was
Yeah,
horrendous. He
yeah.
was okay.
Yo,
So
he was like, "Yo, I'm
let's
out this bitch."
yeah, you know what I'm
Yo, the
saying?
shit I did, I need to get out because.
Yeah, so like that's just crazy to me. Like to me, that's crazy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
But look,
supposedly Puffy, yo, he got Epstein, they kind of neck and neck. I mean, no, I'm not going to compare Puff to
nah,
Epstein because what
no,
Epstein
Puff
was
is just
doing,
just
is
just smashing
yeah, he was
dudes,
just a
beating up
freaky ass nigga.
chicks,
Where Epstein was
and
like,
whatever.
yo,
He was
I
on
love that
kids.
12-year-old over
Yeah,
there.
that's
Ooh, that
disgusting.
16-year-old look
Yeah.
nice.
Look, I
Yeah,
said it before. I'm gonna say it again,
that's not
man.
Puff.
These pedophiles, man, string them up by the nutsack, man, hang them by their ball sack, man. Like fuck them. Like I don't care.
Yo,
I pike them. You know what I mean, pike
damn.
them. I'm all for it. Castrate.
You
You
know,
want to give out life sentences? Give out life sentences for that because they ain't gonna be fixed. They can't
yeah,
change from that.
yeah.
Fix them.
So you know Aquila. One of our boys, Aquila, he was talking about,
Yeah, yeah.
pedophiles, they need the death penalty. Do you agree with that?
Period. I agree 100%. You know why?
Damn.
This is why I say this, right? If I steal from you, I rob you, I took something
Hmm.
that can be replaced, right?
Yeah.
When you
Hmm.
rape a child, you're taking their innocence. That can never be fixed. That can never be replaced. They are
Yeah.
forever destroyed as a human being.
Damage for
No
you.
matter what happens
Rest
when
of
they
their
grow up
lives.
and they become an adult, that that will always be there. There will be nights
Yeah.
they will wake up crying, afraid. It's always going even into
Yeah.
their adulthood. So that never changes. So when you do that to a child, you do not deserve to live on this planet, bro. Like
Yeah. And
I
we don't
strongly
give credence
believe,
to the fact. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
yeah,
This is
I
important.
strongly believe they should be burned, they should be oiled, they should be tarred and feathered, quartered, whatever it is. The most
Damn.
egregious punishment you could think of, the most medieval shit you could think of. Do it. Me personally, you
Mhm.
rape a child, let me have you. I will peel you. You hear me? I will peel you. I will sit you in a chair butt
Like a
naked and
banana.
I
Let's
will
go.
peel you day to
Call back.
day. I will
Banana. Yeah.
skin you
Damn.
and I will let you heal and I will skin you again. I will
Jesus
have you
Christ.
alive for a long time. Then I will start taking every piece of you, joint by joint, keeping you alive from here to here to here. That pinky's going. I'm gonna break you down to nothing, and I will let you see you willow away as a human being, and you'll think
Yo,
about what you did to that child,
you
and you'll
said,
beg and you'll pray, and I will
Jesus
not give you
Christ.
no mercy
You
because what you
said,
did to that
I'm gonna
child.
peel this dude back, and then I'm gonna
And when he
nurse him back to
heals,
health. I'm gonna give him some
and when he
soup
heals, I'll
and some
skin him.
tea and make sure
Yeah,
he's good. And go
you
ahead,
damn right.
take bed rest. I just need you
Torture.
to heal.
Because you
As
know
soon as you
why?
heal, you
That
do this shit
child will
over
never be
again.
right. That child will
Yeah,
never be right. Ever.
bro. And we
That
don't
child
give
will never be
credence to the
right.
fact that most people who molest or most people who view children as you know as a prize or whatever, the fact that it's usually it affects them for generations. They end up doing the same behavior that affected
Yeah.
them. So
Yeah.
when you essentially are fucking with the child, that child is not only damaged, but you're fucking with generations of
Yeah.
children just by
Absolutely.
your actions.
Yeah,
Eh,
absolutely. So I have no mercy for, so yeah, Achilles 100% right. I'm
Damn,
all for that. This is why I
damn.
said I shouldn't have superpowers, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
You know
man,
what's
I shouldn't.
crazy?
I
It's
shouldn't.
just if we just talk in prison terms, it's insane that murderers are they look at pedophiles as the lowest of lows. So
Absolutely.
essentially,
Absolutely.
they are below murderers. So we're basically sending murderers to death row because it's essentially,
Pedophiles and
you.
rapists are the lowest of low. They
Mm,
are they mean absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? I've put my foot to the necks of many a pedophiles when I was locked up.
Jesus.
And I have no regrets. I wish I'd do it again.
Hey,
I wish I got to
he's
stomp you
out
the
on good
fuck out
behavior.
worse.
He's good.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
good.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
he's
wish I could
good.
have did it worse. I wish I could have
Mm.
stomped you out worse. You know what I'm
Whew.
saying? Like, I have no respect for that. None whatsoever. These are individuals that have no respect for the one pure innocent thing that exists on this planet, and that
Mm,
is a child.
mm.
A child will trust you inexplicably because children are born without sin, bro. They're just they trust you, and you violate that trust. That's the most nah, bro. Mm-mm. Give me an
Not only
opportunity.
that, they lack the ability to fight back. I mean, they don't have the strength or the mental
No,
mental capacity to
give me the
fight you.
opportunity to be around a pedophile. Like this is my thing, right? This is
Mhm,
my thing. A friend of mine, he's
mhm,
doing 30 to life.
mm.
He killed an individual that was in the field just like he was in the field. And this is a bit
Okay.
this is very big to me.
All right.
If
Yeah.
you murder someone who, for all intents and purposes, is a good person, because no one is a good person per se, right? But let's just say
Yeah.
for societal measures, is a good person. They work their nine to
Okay.
five, they come home, they watch their porn, they play their
Contribute
video
to
games.
community. I get you, bro.
That's it,
Yeah.
right? They pay their taxes. And you kill this person because you wanted to kill someone. You
Mm,
deserve life, death penalty, whatever.
yeah.
But if you're in the street selling drugs and this other man is in the street selling drugs, you are both combatants, right?
Mm, right.
So if he kills you, this is a part of the game that you're in,
That's right.
right?
You signed a
Unfortunately,
contract, right?
right? But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, just like a military member joins the military
Hmm.
and we go to war, we get shot. You don't call that country, oh, we're gonna charge him with murder. No,
Right.
it's war.
Yeah. Absolutely. He's
Rules of
considered a
engagement are
hero.
the same in the
Right.
street,
Rules of engagement. Right.
right?
Right.
I understand
And
that
that
the
person's a
laws,
hero in the streets. The
right?
one that took out yeah,
The
absolutely.
op, right? And I understand
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
law of man doesn't recognize the rule of the street. I get that, but let's
Yeah.
be realistic. You pick and choose how you give time, because the person
Hmm.
that does the murder to another drug dealer or whatever the case may be, or if they were just beefing,
Hmm.
that's that's their combatant rules,
Right.
right?
Right.
But the
Right.
laws
So
of
rules of
man and
engagement.
society, right?
Hmm.
The laws of society dictates you still took an innocent life, so you have to
Mm.
get this time. But then you spin it, and a 9 to 5er who's a, I don't know, who could be like a American Psycho type, right? He
I
wears a
get you.
suit and goes to work and shit, but
I
he's a
got you.
mass serial killer.
All right.
He doesn't
Let's say
get
a white woman, blonde hair, blue eyes.
right,
She okay.
okay, which
For
is
some
rare to
reason,
get
this is the
female
one.
serial
Right.
killers,
This is the one that we tend to put in the
right?
hierarchy within society. Okay.
And somehow it's a different level of punishment because
Right.
they did this,
Okay.
but because two combatants who understand this is a part of the game,
Hmm.
why do they have to look at 30 to life? Bro, he was a combatant. I hate to say it this way, that motherfucker wasn't contributing anything. He took somebody out. So fucking what?
Mm.
Bro, do these 8 years, come back out, because guess what? 9 times out of 10, they boys gonna get you too. So let it
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Let
Right.
it
Right.
be.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're like,
I
oh
mean, because
no,
typically they're
that's just
aware of
black
who
on
did
black
this shit. I
crime.
mean, yeah.
But the West was like that, was it not?
Oh yeah.
When the West
Facts.
was wild, it was the exact same way.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. But did you know in the West they didn't really have these duels when they actually walked 10
No,
paces
that's
and shit, man?
Hollywood. That's Hollywood.
Yeah,
That's
it's Hollywood.
Hollywood. Hollywood
Right.
sold you that. Just like Hollywood sold you that cowboys were white.
Yeah, right. Bro,
Come on now.
thank you.
Come on now. They were
Thank you.
African, they were black and Mexican.
And
Please
Mexican. Yep.
stop. All right. John Wayne, I know you guys love you, the Duke of
Mhm.
Earl. But wasn't a lot of those guys running around riding
That's
horses.
right.
Okay.
That's
Let's be
right.
real. They were
That's right.
aristocrats that barely got their shoes dirty. All right.
That's right.
We were the
They
ones
heard
on the
that
horses.
they
The
heard that
Mexicans,
Mexicans were out here finding gold and shit, and then they ran
Mhm.
over here
That's all that
and
was.
started taking it from everybody
That's
else.
it. That's it. So
Yeah.
let's slow it down. Hollywood made it look real cool, but that
Yeah.
didn't happen. I
Yeah.
know I grew up watching too. I love me some Clint Eastwood. All right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Dirty, you know what I'm saying? I love that. Dirty Harry. I loved all of that shit. All right. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I loved it. All right. Blondie. I
It's
loved it.
crazy, yo. They used to have a 6-shooter, but for some reason they used to shoot like 10 people.
Pew, pew, pew,
I'm
pew,
like, yo, how
pew.
does that
Niggas
shit
said-
work? Yeah.
They had a drum. They had a drum on the revolver, apparently. Like they had a drum on the revolver.
Yeah. I'm like,
You know what
yo,
I'm
I
saying?
could have sworn you only had 6 bullets, bro.
Yeah, but history will, you know what I'm saying? White history will tell you one different thing versus the
Yeah.
true history.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
well,
I'm
that's
saying?
kind of what's going on now today. I mean, the fact that they're erasing DEI and shit, they're trying to essentially silence us and uplift the white voices. So, because essentially the white voices can only be heard when everybody shuts the fuck up. So they're trying to shut everybody down. So the white people could essentially stand up and say, you know what? Hey, look, we are the greatest. And they're
Yeah.
the only ones talking right now because they will not allow any other conversations to happen. So I
Can't
think it's
have it.
insane. Yeah, I think it's insane the fact that the only way you can be acknowledged is essentially when you shut everybody the fuck up. When you essentially take away all the rights and you disenfranchise them and you completely disallow the ability to speak for yourself, man. I'm not saying we want to talk. We want to, but when you're shutting down every single method of actually
Oh my God.
the free speech is just ridiculous at this point in time, man. It's fucking insane, bro. And
Now that you say
honestly, it's
that.
disgusting. What you
Now
got to
that you
say, bro?
say that,
What you
I
got to say?
want to say on Instagram, Zally_Drea at Zally_Drea DRIA. She
Okay.
said we were having a discussion. There's this tweet about a white woman. She's saying, basically, she's saying if black people wanted a race war, that we would lose. I laugh. She's like, you guys only know how to hold guns like this. You saw it on TV, so you guys can't even shoot. And blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
Really?
sweetheart, I don't. Unfortunately, this silly white woman doesn't understand.
Yeah.
That was the racist depiction
It's
of us
depiction of
done
us.
by white people.
Right.
We actually go to shooting ranges and we know how to clap. All right, I don't know what you're talking about.
I understand that, but we have to give credence to the fact that there are kids in Chicago who are
Right.
13, 14 years old,
Yeah,
who don't
absolutely.
have a scope. They haven't had the ability to
They got
actually
the drawing.
align their
They don't
shit.
understand
Yeah,
weapon
they
safety.
don't understand.
Right.
Right. But
So
that's due to lack of experience of actually shooting a gun. But when we
right.
talk about a grown ass motherfucking man, yo,
Yeah,
toe
it's
to
different.
toe, we gonna knock you the fuck out.
Drea said that if our people wasn't so loose with giving us away, we wouldn't be in this mess. They should have never helped even our kings. They betrayed us. So there's some
Hold on.
leeway. And I want to stress this.
Hold on.
She's one of the
Bro.
black
Hold
people that
on. Go
believe the
back.
lie.
Say that a little slower. I may be having a
She
slow moment. I don't think I caught that.
she's not typing correct, so I have to like fill
Okay.
in the corrections.
Okay.
She basically said if our people weren't so loose with giving us away, then we wouldn't be in this mess. They shouldn't
Our
never
people.
have
Okay.
helped. Or
She's speaking specifically about Africa.
right, that they should have
Okay.
never helped because even our own kings betrayed us. So what I'm saying is you fell for the lie that they told you.
Yeah.
You fell for the lie that the colonizers spun by saying that that black people sold black people into slavery. You're wrong. Okay. When we were warring tribes and warring factions, if I lost to Imaki, I would be his slave.
Yeah.
I would then work my freedom and I am
prisoners of war.
assimilated. Right. I'm assimilated into his culture and I could rise to hierarchy in his. So it's different. We were never able to do that with this. So when you hear, like, think about it this way. Prime example, let's use Diddy. If Puff is beating the dog shit out of Cassie so much and then turns around and tells her, it's not my fault that I'm beating your ass. It's your parents. They allowed this to happen.
Wow. Yo,
you're going to start believing a lie. So don't let them tell us that.
Did you hear that Cassie's mother supposedly paid Diddy $20,000 so he can leave her alone?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, yo,
piece of shit, 20,000? Come on, it's Puff. You're gonna laugh at that.
No, but supposedly this was the case. Like wow, she paid $20,000 because after I guess one particular time he beat her ass, and then Cassie, she went back to him and he essentially said, I'm not going to release her and I'm going to release these tapes or whatever unless you pay $20,000. I'm not sure if it was directly from Puff or someone that was associated with Puff.
Proxy.
But she went through the process of doing a wire transfer, sent him $20,000. I mean, a couple days later it was wired back to her, but yeah, man. If that was the case, essentially, damn.
Wow.
But
that's crazy. I just wanted to segue because I'm gonna be all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, we all over the place today.
Yeah, I read something. A woman, while being robbed, offered to give the robber head so the husband could disarm him. It was believed she gave him top for about 10 minutes. She said
it took
that
10 minutes for him to disarm him.
Look,
yo,
she said the guy wasn't a 1 minute man, so she had to really work to make sure she didn't die.
Yeah, she's good at that, huh?
How do you feel about that? How do you like if they? Because there's two things I want to touch. Right?
Okay.
You're being robbed, home invasion, whatever, and your wife like, I suck your dick, and she just starts going in on something vicious. How, as a husband, right? How do you like?
First off, I have a question. Yeah, yeah, I get that, but why is that the first option? Why
I
are you
mean,
just throwing it out there as an option? I mean, did y'all negotiate or something?
I
Like it's
mean,
just like,
men,
yo, stop. I suck your dick. Yo, is it just like,
we
whoa,
easy
what
though.
the
We easy.
what? Oh no,
Like
no, no.
we
Trust me.
easy.
That
Like you
that
can't
get a
tell a
nigga to
chick I
stop.
suck your pussy. Yeah, you can't tell a chick
That
I
get a
suck your
nigga to
pussy. A chick
stop
is like,
in a
please.
heartbeat. Yeah,
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 chick is
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
suck my
you
pussy,
can't do
please. I
that.
ain't gonna
Yeah,
do
you can't
nothing.
do
That
that.
don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah,
But
you know
to
how
us,
many
what?
you know how
Give
many
me some
cat
top?
calls these women are getting and talk about,
Yeah,
hey
that
girl,
don't mean nothing.
girl, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It don't mean
women
nothing.
have better resolve than we do. Like
Absolutely.
way better resolve. Like that's
Absolutely.
nothing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
That's
mean,
nothing.
but they call it a blowjob because essentially it's a job and you gotta do that shit every day, but where eating out is like privilege. So, you do it every once in a while. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but,
Like, that's
you
crazy.
and I'm not saying it's okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women that prefer it to be done every single day, but it's just
Yeah,
it's a it is what it is. We
yeah.
men as men, we have these
We're
particular
easy.
needs. We're very easy.
We're easy.
And
We're
yeah,
very easy to control.
very easy.
Right. So
There's
I'm just
essentially,
saying
if you do these three things, you got
that's
us.
it.
You cook,
I'm suck a
you
dick.
give us some sort of sexual satisfaction, and you leave us
Shutting up.
alone when we want to. You good.
I'm good. I'm good. Whatever you want is yours, honestly.
Exactly.
We walking around the house singing Ti. You can have whatever
Yeah.
you like. You can
You
have
can have
whatever you
whatever you
like.
like.
Hey, stack so
Hey,
big, tone on
so
ice. Like we don't care.
nice.
We don't give a damn.
Exactly,
We're
bro.
simple. Y'all make this shit complicated. I just
Yeah,
don't
you could
understand
look
him.
any way you want, yo. Because I'll be looking at some dudes. I'll be like, yo, you chose her. Listen, if you were in my house, you would understand. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what?
She
My
lets
bad,
me
bro.
play
I
Helldivers
am
when
my
I want
bad.
to.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
right, bro. You
All right.
right. Yeah,
I don't care. I
exactly,
mean, but I'm just saying,
exactly.
as a husband, right?
Mhm.
You're held at gunpoint, and your wife says, "Yo, I'll suck your dick," and then she goes and starts topping this man off in a way that she's never topped you
Yeah,
off.
he's just
But
putting the
she
gun. Oh,
saves you and your
oh,
children.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, you
I'll be
kind of
very
gotta
appreciative,
get
we
a
done.
bigger ring.
Yeah,
You
we
gotta
done,
get her
bro.
a bigger ring. Nah, I think
You
she gets a
really,
bigger ring. Yeah, I think she
really,
gets a bigger ring, man. She
really, even
sacrificed
uh, so even if
10
she was just
minutes.
like you just
She she
like you.
she 10 minutes her jaw
I
structure
respect you,
to
bro.
save the fam, bro.
I know, but I would just have that mental picture, and I'd just
Oh,
constantly be going back to that. I
oh
know
no,
there's a
I'm a
lot of
cheat on her.
cockhole dudes. Oh,
I'm a cheat on her.
bro.
It'll never be the same. But
Yeah,
she gets a
essentially,
bigger
that's what I'm
ring.
trying to say. Yeah,
But she gets a
you
bigger
said
ring,
you
goddamn it.
said you gonna upgrade the rig, but
Yeah, she gets a bigger
it's
ring.
yeah, it's free
She
game
gets a
now.
Vanessa Bryant. Yeah, she gets a Vanessa Bryant. She gets a bigger ring. But I'm cheating on your ass.
She
Because that
wasn't
shit you
in.
did
Yeah,
just reminded me why your ass
you
was in
wasn't
college.
in.
That just
Yeah.
told me some shit. Yeah, no, not no. And then here's another crazy story.
Hmm.
A man, New York City,
Okay.
called the police
Hmm.
and said he was sexually assaulted by a homeless man. Homeless man asked him for some change. He said, I didn't have any change. The homeless man then said, yo, you gonna give me some top. And the man gave a homeless man some top. The man, police said, yo, did he have a weapon? My man said, nah. So wait a minute. Let's
You
get this
just
straight. You just
yeah,
the
yeah,
man asked you for money, you didn't have no money, so you just gave him top? Like he
yeah.
threatened you?
It
Did he have
sounds
a
like a hell of a
knife?
negotiation
Did he
tactic
have
to
a
some of it, man.
gun? Like, is this man
Yeah,
the greatest salesman of all time?
that's what it sounds like.
Like, did he go from
Yeah,
yo man? Let me get $1. Now I got $1. You sure don't got that? Nah. And you just like, how does that work? How did he talk you in to just topping him off? How did he
like,
talk you into
you keep
doing that?
your dollar. Matter of
You
fact,
know
I
what I'm
give you
saying?
a
And then
dollar.
he gave you $1. Like
Right?
that you had to
Yeah.
go to MTA and let them know that the Metro Police let them know that you were sexually assaulted. Bro, even police is like, bro, you gay. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
that's essentially. Yeah, yeah. I
It's
mean, I don't. Do you consider if you giving some, if a woman
yes.
or a dude giving someone else top, that's sexual assault?
Oh, I'm
I
about to
mean,
say if it's gay, I'm like, that's gay. But
oh no, no, no,
sexual
that's gay.
assault,
Oh, that's gay. We ain't having that
no, it's
conversation. We
gay
know that.
if no,
Yeah,
it's okay. Look, let me tell you, the double standard people, y'all can say whatever the hell you want. I don't care. It's a double
uh-huh.
standard. All
Okay.
right, fine, it's a double standard.
Yeah, there's a lot of them
If
that
you
we.
sleep in the bed,
Uh-huh.
right? If you asleep and your girl starts topping you off while you sleep,
Mhm.
that can be considered sexual assault. but that's your girl. Now let's pretend you at home and a chick breaks into your house. And she look like Halle Berry and she start topping you off and you wake up, what the hell? Hey, what's up? That's not sexual assault. But a dude break into your house and start topping you off, that is sexual assault.
I think it all depends on what he looks like too. I'm pretty sure these women are very
What the hell
judgmental
did you
about
just
who's
say?
doing it. I'm
What
pretty
the hell
sure.
did you just say?
I'm pretty
Did you
sure
just say it depends on
the
what the
dude
guy
that's doing.
looks like?
Yeah,
You mean to tell
listen,
me a
I
man
don't
breaks
listen.
into your
I
house and
don't
starts topping
listen.
you?
I
You're
can't.
gonna have
I
to think
can't.
twice about it because of what
I
he
don't
looks like?
listen. I'm just saying. You just use a reference of Halle Berry, and now you're just saying just any old dude. I'm pretty
My
sure
man
that.
Mariano said not
Listen,
at all. Like he said not at all.
again, this is I don't know this situation because again, I don't look at dudes and be like, yo, he's a good look. Like that's not me or anything like that. But I'm
That's
pretty
crazy.
sure that the looks may have something to do with it. I mean, I'm just not saying.
So wait. Let me get this straight. Shout out to Mariano
Okay.
Brown, man. Thanks for
I
chopping in, man.
appreciate you, Mario.
You mean to tell me if a motherfucking chick break into your house and she look like Shanae and she topping you off, that's sexual assault?
Yeah, wouldn't you consider it sexual assault?
If Shanae topping me off,
Yeah.
there was this chick where I lived at in Jersey. Her name was Whitney. She looked like a horse, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. She tried to take advantage of me, man.
Okay.
She tried. Shout
Yeah.
out to my niece, man. My niece, like, she saved me.
Why
She
do you
saved me.
consider taking advantage of you though?
I
Because of the way
was
she looked?
No, I was drunk.
Uh-huh.
She kept feeding me liquor.
Uh-huh.
And when them beer glasses go on, man, everything look good. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Missy,
I
she
ain't
too
gonna hold
much
you
for
on
me.
it.
She freaky.
I ain't
Took
gonna
her to
hold
the
you on it,
bathroom
bro.
and she told me to eat
Absolutely.
me. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I was jacking like, but my niece understood the assignment and she was like,
Sound
nah,
like
I
she
can't
had
let
a
my
good
uncle go
game
out like
plan.
that. No,
She
she
had
had
a
a good
game
game plan.
plan.
Her and my homegirl, rest in peace, Quantum, man. They tried to run a train on me. They tried to train me, bro. They tried to train me, bro. Yeah, bro. Tried to train me.
But again, if we're going back to this reference of Halle Berry, if Halle Berry was trying to do this, if she's trying to get you drunk, you'd be like, yo, give me another shot, girl. Just give me the bottle.
Mariano said that happened to him. He said it happened to him.
Well,
Two chicks ran the train on him. No, but what I'm saying is this.
I ain't gonna talk about my
There's a
experience.
double.
I
There's
just
a
found out my
double
girl
set.
watched the show. So
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell on you. You let me get sexually assaulted in Texas.
I didn't let you, bro.
Let me get sexually assaulted in Texas.
Don't put this on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't put this on me.
Hey, YouTube, Facebook. I want y'all to hear a story. Yeah,
don't put this evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
No, I want y'all to hear this damn story because this man put me out there.
No, I ain't put you out. No,
you put me out there. You tricked me, bro.
I ain't put you up.
You pimped me out, bro.
You a grown ass man who can make your own decisions.
I was 140 pounds, bro. What grown decisions
I was over here.
I was 140 pounds, 5'6", man. Everybody was bigger than me. Everybody was taller than me.
Did I take off my belt? Did I raise my hand and say you better? None of that shit, bro. None. Yo, I ain't had nothing to do with what you were doing.
People, I want y'all to understand something. There's a reason why I say I will never in my life again take one for the team. I am in a happy, loving relationship, but I will never take one for the team again. All right. We had 3 chicks in the hotel room. 2 of them were gorgeous. The other one was butch. All right. She had she had like the steroid pimples on her back and everything. And they wanted to play truth or dare. And somehow everybody's naked all of a sudden. And then out of nowhere, it was truth, dare, consequences. My dumbass, this is my fault. I said, dare.
That's what I'm saying. How you putting this on me?
No, hold on. Listen, this motherfucker, I dare you to give Butch a lap dance. Then proceeds to play the longest reggae mix of all time. This nigga played a whole dub plate.
Yo, I mean, but you out there like Tarzan, bro. You just like, yo,
I felt
popping and locking. I'm like, yo, this dude got moves.
I felt so
appreciate him right now.
So
yo, he getting everybody loose. This is good.
My banter and bullshit people. I want y'all to understand. This is me, bro. I'm like this, man. The whole time I'm like, and she just reaching, trying to grab my dick. Mike, stop it! Don't touch me. Stop! Don't touch me. Stop! Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Like it was disgusting, and she smelled like fish grease, bro. It was the fish grease you keep in a jar that you use later on to fry shit. That's
Don't
what it
you
smelled.
throw away that grease.
She smelled like fish grease, and all the while they
Oh
behind me
man.
getting it popping. I'm over here fighting off Butch, trying to
Again,
take
I'm
me.
trying to figure out how it was my fault.
I did
You
not like it,
listen.
Mariano.
You
I
did
did
the
not
work.
like it.
You
I did
did.
not.
That's what I'm saying. It had
I did
nothing to
not
do
like it.
with me. It had. I put on that song, and you know what it was doing for everybody else. You
Yeah,
set the mood.
y'all
You
was
set the
good.
tone. You set the
Set
tone,
the
bro.
tone, my ass. Set the
Bro,
tone.
it
You
had
hear this
nothing to
shit?
do with me.
You hear this shit? Set the
Nothing to
tone.
do with me.
Set the tone.
Don't put this on
I
me.
was sexually
It had nothing to
assaulted.
do with me.
I was sexually
No,
assaulted.
not by me.
Sexually assaulted.
Not by me.
And then she
So it
humped
wasn't
me.
me.
She humped me, bro. She
Man, she
dry
humped
humped
you
me.
like a whale, bro.
Butt naked. Yo, I felt like she was
Yeah.
fucking me. It was the most
I was
degrading
like, yo,
thing I've ever felt in my
this
life.
Moby Dick, because yo, she was reaching for that sperm whale,
Yo,
bro.
she was trying to put me inside her so bad that
Yeah.
she just acquiesced and just said, "You know what? I'm gonna just let you sit in between my thighs, and I'm just gonna grind on you until I get a nut." Like,
Again,
yes,
but it had nothing to
yes,
do
I got
with
freaky with
me.
Butch, bro. It was crazy. They got these pretty ass chicks, and
Thank you.
I got this
Thank
big
you.
buff nigga with a fade and
Thank you.
and
I am
pimples on their
forever
back.
grateful for your sacrifice.
And that's
Thank
why I'll
you
never
for
take
your
one for the team.
sacrifice. Yeah, you don't have
Shit.
to, bro.
And that's
You
why
don't
I
have
will
to. You
never
good. You
take one.
good. You have a beautiful woman. She's there for you. She's a portion. You don't have to worry about this.
You
shit
just say
again.
that because she's watching this shit right now. That's why you saying that. You trying to save your ass.
Listen,
You trying to
bro.
save your ass.
Listen,
You see this shit? He trying to save his ass.
I mean, if it makes you feel, I'm the wingman now. I mean, because I'm good. I'm comfortable where I am. I got a good woman and everything. I'm like, yo, I can't
I'm
be
telling
out
y'all.
there doing, yeah, I got you. But again, going back to you, had nothing to do with me.
It had
That was you,
everything
bro.
to do. It had
That
everything
was
to do
you,
with you,
bro. You could have
were-
easily,
you were the
we already
orchestrator
know.
of all of
We
this.
playing truth or dare. First of all, you picked dare. You could have picked truth. You could have took the consequences, but you chose.
I want y'all to
dare.
understand something.
It ain't on
right?
me.
I want y'all to understand something. I was doing truth for a minute. They was like, yo, that's mad corny. Somebody gotta do this. So I started this.
Okay.
The dares
Okay.
went around, right?
And
The
I
girls
saw
did
my
this.
opening.
And then
I
all of
saw
a
my
sudden, yeah,
opening.
she saw opening too, and she tried to put it on me. It was disgusting.
What you want me
It
to
was
do?
disgusting. It was
What
disgusting.
you want me to do?
It
I
was
high
disgusting.
fived her and everything. Like,
Yeah, it was. Oh my god.
But anyways, bro, that had nothing to do with it. So don't put that on me. Don't put that evil on me. That's what you chose
That
to
evil
do.
was on you. I'm never
It
gonna
ain't
forgive
on
you
me.
for that shit.
It ain't
Never
on,
gonna forgive you
bro.
for that
It
shit.
ain't on me.
I remember this shit like, yo, bro. I remember like it was yesterday.
I chose a song that I needed at that moment. It
Bro,
had
you
nothing to do
chose
with
a
you.
whole dub plate. What are you talking
It
about?
had nothing to do with
You
you.
chose
though.
a
It had
10-minute dub
nothing to
plate.
do with you. Nothing
This man
to do
chose a
with
10, 15-minute dub plate and had me
But
just.
again, I didn't
Bro,
do. I
it's
didn't make you do
cold-blooded.
this.
It's cold
I
blooded.
ain't make you do this, bro.
America,
Oh
I
man,
want y'all to know, man. This man and the UK and Canada, because I know y'all watching as well. This man did some terrible.
appreciate the
Hold
international
on,
love.
this man did some terrible things to me, fam. All right,
No,
man, them madman. Okay,
yeah,
man off
look,
them
like,
peas, fam. All right.
mm,
I was ready to throw that man and that girl in the boot. You hear me? Like
oh
crazy,
man,
man.
it
Had
was
me
like,
never again.
you were there
Never
whispering
again.
to Hey, got
Mm.
What you like? Yeah, it's like, yo, get it, bro.
Mm.
Get it.
Mm.
You do it.
I
Oh
ain't
man, I
never gonna forget.
appreciate you, man.
She was kissing
Thank you
on
for
me
your
and biting on
sacrifice.
me and everything. And I
Yeah.
seen her on base like the next day. She's like, "Hey, right?" I'm
Yo, ever since then, you had a fear for PT Cruiser.
Yo, PT
Every time you
Cruisers
saw
have been.
PT Cruiser, you
They
call
drove
it
a
out.
PT Cruiser.
PT
I'm like,
Cruiser.
PT Cruiser. I had
PT Cruiser.
PTSD from a PT Cruiser. This is crazy. I had PTSD from PT Cruiser.
Yo, this is a real thing. Yo, he's been
real, people.
absolutely
Yo,
legitimate
I'm
about
dead
what he's
serious,
saying,
bro.
right? He seriously
PT
had a
Cruiser
fear
scare me to this
PT
day.
Cruiser. Every time we
To this
saw one,
day.
PT Cruiser.
I told my
PT
girl,
Cruiser.
just recently I told her, I was like, oh, PT. I was like, oh, she's like, PT Cruiser. She's like, what happened? Like, I don't want to talk about it. I was like, I don't want to talk about it. 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 Like,
Oh, man.
I need to go to counseling. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh,
Oh, man.
Have you heard what's going on with Remy and Pap?
No, but I heard what's going on with Remy. I mean, not Remy, but Pap and Clarissa Shields.
First off,
But no, talk about
shout out
it.
to my
Talk
man.
about it.
Shout out to my Brooklyn man. Pat Pooh. Shout out to Pat, man. Salute, real dude.
Boost.
Held your wife down. You was a real one.
Absolutely.
You was trying to sneak
Absolutely.
phones to her in the Bing.
Yo,
Remy, I want to
real.
say this right. I used to love you. You are a bozo. All right,
Mm.
you a bozo. Pat was a 10 toes down,
Uh,
hold you down.
stand
You
up dude.
cheated on him with the Sheen version of him.
Damn.
Easy,
Damn.
easy. The dope captain looked like the Sheen version of
Yo,
Pat,
for
bro.
real, man.
Like
Yo,
literally,
he was killing the rap game because he had all that sexual frustration build up and shit. Because
bro.
he was like, yo, I'm gonna hold her down. Yo, and his oh
Bro,
my god,
Pat
his
did
lyrics
he was real
murder
with her.
during that point in time. Yeah,
He
absolutely.
finally started. As much as she was kicking this man down, he finally started speaking. I'm a little disappointed in Pat. I felt like he should have still took the high road, but he was on live and he was just airing everything out. Like Pat
Mm,
wrote 90% of her music. He didn't want no credit, no nothing. He just wanted to see his wife shine. She's acting like she's done all of this. It's just it's real messy at this point. She's talking about,
mm,
oh, you a bum. First off, Remy, listen to me, right? I want you to understand something. You cheated on a man that held you down your entire bid. To this day, you have not heard any female say she was fucking with Pap while she was locked up. Pap
mhm.
held you down. That's loyalty that you can't buy. You
Yeah,
betrayed that man. I don't care what you say. You're
yeah.
a bozo. You're a bozo. And
Mm.
anybody that's on Remy's side, you're a bozo too. I can fight.
Damn.
What's good? Like real talk. She's a bozo. The whole time Remy was down, you never heard any allegations about Pat messing with another chick. Never.
Yeah,
She
absolutely.
comes home and plays this man out with the Sheen Timu version,
Yo,
the 5.99 version of Pat
she pulled a
Poose.
nigga move, yo. As soon
Yo,
as she
like
got
for
out, she just
real.
let loose.
Corny as
Yo.
hell. You corny. And now you trying to disrespect this man and trying to call this man out his name. And now he's pulling receipts on you.
Mm,
Pulling receipts on you. He was like, yo, she just begged me to get back with me. You mad because he's happy. That's what it is. That's how they
he's
always go. They
happy.
don't want to see a
He's
man
happy.
happy.
Yo, and Clarissa,
Be
she's a good one.
chill. Yeah.
And
Remy,
she will
put the
beat
gun
your
down.
ass.
Fight her. She'll
Yeah,
chip you. She'll chip
yes,
you.
she will.
You clown, she'll chip you.
Oh man,
You're not
she'll
gonna
beat
disrespect
Papoose
Brooklyn.
ass, yo.
Let me and yeah, for real. Like,
Yo,
no, I mean
we
Pat
get
box too.
robbed, yo. I got
Nah,
her.
Pat
I'm
box
good, yo.
too. Yeah, Pat
Oh
box
yeah,
too.
no, for sure. But I appreciate a woman
Thank you.
yo,
Thank you.
we in the back alley, and somebody trying to rob us and shit. My girl, yo, she handling
Yo,
her business. I don't even gotta
for real.
step in that shit. She's like, yo, I
Like my
got you.
girl break
I
out the
got you, bro.
59. Yeah, she break out the 5950.
Yo,
You know what I'm
yo, take
saying?
care of yours. I got this one.
You know
I
what I
get
mean?
the
Yo,
big
different.
one. Yeah.
When I'm really disappointed. Like when I heard about the cheating allegations, I was really disappointed because I was like, damn, Pap and Remy really was that black love personified, bro.
Mm,
Like that like we really was like, yo, that's real. Like, and Pap has always been a stand up dude.
yeah,
So Remy doing what she did, no matter how she tries to rewrite the narrative and try to play him,
absolutely.
nobody, the real ones aren't going to buy it. The man
Absolutely.
stood by you. The man
Absolutely.
tried to sneak a cell phone in
Like a two
so he
by
could
four,
talk to
straight
you.
up and down, yo. He was real.
There's no way other way to cut it. And you disrespected him and trying to make
Mm,
him look like a clown. And then you got this freaking bozo who just now got his teeth fixed, thinking he's a god. Like, yo, Remy, fuck with me. She loved me. Shut up, you goddamn dummy. Shave your beard. You don't even got a chin. Your shit is
oh
straight to your
shit!
neck. That
Oh
nigga, that
shit!
nigga easy to block cat. The shit go straight to his neck. He don't got no chin. That nigga got zero chin. That's why Pat
Oh
chipped your
shit!
shit, put you to sleep. Say
Oh
he didn't.
shit!
Say he didn't. He put you to sleep. You woke up,
Yo!
Remy, Remy. You a clown? Like, yo, son is a clown,
Oh
bro.
man!
No, son, PA, yo, Philly don't even love you like that, bro. You a clown, bro. Like you a sucker. You played a real one and went with a fake ass female. She will do the same thing to you. She'll find another version of you and play
Mm,
you the same way she played Pap. You dummy. You dummy. You a clown. I don't respect that. Like, this is why I be telling niggas, like, that's corny, bro. That's corny. And, you know, I know because I've been through that type of sucker shit. Chick, you know what I'm saying? Chick played me out for a T-Move version of me. Nigga was a T-Move version of me.
Yo, is she with him today?
No, no. She's not with him today. She with Tom, Dick, Harry, and Paul right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's this shit corny, bro. Like, ladies, man, even fellas, like, be real. Like, be a man, be a woman, hold your shit down. I respect, yo. I remember this chick. Her baby father was locked up. He was doing six joints. Mm-hmm. She was like, yo, my baby, like, I met her. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yo, my baby father is locked up. My ass crazy. She put me on the phone with son. We never smashed nothing, but he was like, yo, bro, if you trying to mess with my baby moms, all I ask is you don't interfere with me talking to her, me talking to my kids, me seeing my kids, and me getting money on my books.
Damn.
He said, you don't interfere with those things. She is a woman. She has needs. I understand she has to fulfill that.
Yeah.
She didn't mess with nobody that lived where they were from, so that when he came home, they can be like, yo, he's fucking his baby moms. She did it all the way a state away from where they live.
Okay.
And what Jay said, sisters do they dirt outside of where they live. Bitches don't give a fuck. Have niggas all in your crib. It's the truth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sisters tell the truth. Bitches tell lies. Sisters buy cars. Bitches want to ride. Sisters give up the ass. Bitches give up the ass. Sisters do it slow. Bitches do it fast. And that's just the shit. It's a true statement. Remy, guess what? You a bitch. You ain't a sister. You a clown. You a clown. You a whole clown. You ain't this man's kid. Now you trying to say that he's broke. Now you trying to say, oh, he 47. And shut the fuck up. You mad. He got a real one. You corny.
Yeah, he got a real one for real.
If he a bum and he broke, pay child support, bitch.
Ooh.
Since he broke, you got to pay child support. Since Pap is broke, right? Since you're trying to play Pap like he's a broke and he's a bum, you pay child support since you make more, since your income is bigger. Oh, wait, because your income, the reason why you have an income is because of the music he wrote for you, stupid. Oh, shit. Come on, son. I'm always going to stand 10 toes down for my Brooklyn niggas, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. She's
Man,
wilding.
I respect you for that, bro.
She's wilding, bro. Like, I'm hurt because I really loved what they represented, and to see that it was her that destroyed it.
Love, absolutely.
Yeah, to see that it was her that destroyed it, it's corny, bro. It's corny. And then for her to sit there and try to berate him and degrade him, knowing that y'all share a child, your daughter don't need to see this, bro. Y'all don't need to see this.
That shit always hurts my heart. I mean, you got children together. Why are you going to sit up there and throw shade at the other person when essentially that child's going to grow up and they're going to hold resentment for one or the other because there's been nothing but hate been passed around and shit.
And it's corny, bro. It's not conducive to a healthy relationship.
It's
you know
not,
what I'm
it's
saying?
not.
I'm guilty of it.
Doing it.
I've done silly shit. You know what I'm saying? In my younger years when I was beefing with my daughters, I was on some terrorizing shit. I'm like, oh, bitch, you want to make you a superstar? Yeah, I was talking all that tough crazy shit.
Hey, my shit was completely different where I wasn't talking shit at all, but for some reason it was constantly thrown at me, and I'm just like, you know, I ain't worried about it, you know, because my focus is straight on this kid. So let me just focus on the kid. I ain't gonna worry about what's been talking about in the background.
Shit.
And it came back to bite an ass. So
I wasn't talking shit on the outside. I was talking shit internally. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't even doing that shit. Oh, I was having an internal conversation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I was unaware that I was being painted as the bad guy consistently.
You know, but I will say this. The part that hurt me the most was that the fact that all those years of essentially this poisonous conversation about who I am, and then I proved that I wasn't that person. Like I represented, but essentially that sort of like poison, essentially it was still in, you know, my child, where essentially when he grew up, it was like, yo, you know, you did this, like, yo, son, I get it. I get how you feel and everything, but you should understand that that's not who I was, but that's what
Yeah.
he heard all these years and shit to the
Yeah.
point where, it's hard to kind of just for him to decipher what was real and what
What
was
was
not.
real, what was not. I'm gonna
Right.
say this, like, shout out to my daughter, man, because she was able to just sit down and just analyze and process.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she said to me one time, she's like, "Yo, it's funny because like all the stuff she said about you, you proved the direct opposite."
Yeah. Well, that's what
So
I tried
that's
to
what it.
do,
Yeah, I see. But
but
see, the thing is, I
it's
didn't
just
even
completely
know. I didn't
right.
know I
Right.
was proving the opposite. So it was
Mhm.
like it
You were
was
just trying to take care of
without.
your child.
I was just doing what I was supposed to. I
Right.
mean, she'll be like,
Exactly.
"Oh, yo, your dad'll feel this way if you do this," and she was like, "I was afraid to say something." When I said to you, was like, "Yeah, why not do that? That's what's up." Like,
Right.
wait, she said you would have. This don't. I mean, so like it's crazy and it's sad. So for Remy, you need to just shut up. You fucked up. You cheated. You played him. You disrespected him as a man, as a husband. Give that man his divorce. Let him move on. You move on. Co-parent however y'all see fit. But guess what? We, Brooklyn, we ain't jacking you. You corny. Sell your music somewhere else. Ain't nobody bumping your shit no more. Like from here on out, I hear anything with a Remy track, Remy on, and I'm not
Has
listening to it.
I
I'm done.
haven't heard anything for. I mean,
I'm done.
I'm this isn't a shot at Remy, but I haven't heard anything in a minute.
I'm done. I'm done with her. She had a joint that she released with Fat Joe. The shit was hard. She's
I
like,
haven't
they
heard
said I
it.
shot my friend over a band. And imagine what I do to a bitch that I can't stand. She was biting that shit. I was like, damn, but now I know
Oh
Pat wrote
yeah,
it.
that's
So
kind of yeah. It does.
yeah, but now I know Pat wrote
I
it.
was about to
So
say that's kind of dope.
yeah, Pat wrote it.
Okay,
So
okay, all right.
we're not worried. Yeah, we know why it's hot. Pat wrote it. You suck.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck you. And you
I
from
ain't,
the Bronx, the borough that mothered this rap shit? You ain't writing your own shit? You trash. Shut the you trash. You trash. Oh, um, Daystar coming home, bruh.
oh,
Heard
for real?
Daystar might come home. He might come home. They
Damn.
got new evidence. Those of you who don't know, Tory Lanez, they
Yeah,
got new
yeah.
evidence
Tory Lanez.
saying that that shooting was a complete lie, man.
Well, I mean, the thing with Meg,
Complete lie.
have you heard Megan? She released something on was it X or Twitter or
She did?
whatever the case may be, or
I ain't know.
Instagram, one or the other, where she was essentially saying, "Why are you making me relive this Tory
Oh
Lane
yeah, yeah,
shit?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Let
saw
it
that. I
let
saw
it.
that.
I have nothing to do with that. Y'all need to just let me move on with my life. Essentially,
You
yo, shut the
you
fuck up about it. I had nothing to do with
you
it.
you sat down with Gail King and cried and said that he told you to dance. Ain't that what you said? That he said he started shooting at your feet and he said dance, bitch. The ring cam footage is saying that
Yo,
never happened.
yo.
Mm.
I mean, okay. I
The
mean.
ring cam footage is saying that never happened. Rim cam footage is saying that never happened. Now
Hold on. So,
what?
so you hold on. What
Now
ring cam
what? The
footage?
ring cam
I don't
footage
know
is
anything about this.
there's ring cam footage that says it never happened.
Hold on.
You
So
can hear the
you
shots
mean
going off and all that. The incident that
oh
transpired,
so you
the
don't actually
shooting.
see it. You hear something
Yeah.
and you're saying that there was no conversation before the shooting.
What
Or
she
the
says is
conversation
not,
wasn't that.
yeah,
Okay.
what she says is
Okay.
not even remotely accurate. So
Okay.
yeah, Tory
I
about to
haven't
come
heard anything
home.
about this.
Tory,
Yeah,
hopefully Tory comes
did
home.
they present this at the
They
trial?
ain't put some of it is already out. So I'm pretty sure this is
The
gonna
ring cam
be,
footage. Or
yeah.
the what
Yeah,
okay.
because I
I
heard
haven't heard
some of
anything
the
about it.
audio. Bro, I hope he comes home.
I
Because look,
haven't
let's
heard
be
it.
realistic. They Tory figured out how to monetize. He figured out he cracked the code for artists to be independent and make money. And they were pissed off about that. So
So
they took this man
You
down.
think Tory was the originator of making money on your own?
I don't even say making
As
money on
far
your
as
own, but Tory was
okay,
giving away game, bro. He was giving away how you as a fan can make money off of his music as well as him making money off of his music. He was telling people, "Yo, I'm about to monetize this," and he was innovating with the bitcoins. And like, Tory was really just giving free game to everybody, and they didn't like that. The industry didn't like that because the industry, you know what I'm saying? They don't want artists to be fully independent. You have to need them at some point. The industry
feel
wants
like
you to
Nipsey
always
was
be,
doing that before Tory though.
and look what they did to Nip. This is the point we proving. Look what they did to Nip.
Okay.
Look what the fuck they did to Nip.
Okay. All right.
R.I.P. to Nip.
R.I.P. to Nip.
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy, bro. So I hope when this comes to light, let that man out and put her fucking ass in.
Nah, we ain't gonna go that far. I mean,
No,
because again, I mean,
for being complicit in the incarceration of a man who did nothing, and you
no,
were pushing the narrative, and
but it's
you
hard
couldn't
for us
even
to
cry
do
on camera. She couldn't even cry.
Yeah, she did a good job. I mean,
Empty
yeah,
tears, crocodile
okay,
tears like a
all right.
motherfucker. Oh my
I mean,
god, no tears, zero
I mean,
tears.
but
Don't believe her.
okay. The fact of the matter, her foot was bleeding. I don't know if it was glass or if it was shot or whatever the case may be. And she did go to trial. She did. I mean, Tori did go to trial. She did show up. She did give her version of the events.
Mhm.
And I don't necessarily think that she said anything that would
There's a jail sentence for perjury.
cause her. I don't think
Perjury
it was
brings you
perjury though.
jail. She lied.
But I don't think she perjured herself.
If she lied, she needs to go to jail. I don't
But
care if it's for 6 months. She needs to go to jail.
all right, so you think that she lied about him
Absolutely.
unloading the
Absolutely.
gun?
Absolutely.
So who did it?
Absolutely. I don't know. I wasn't there.
What this what I'm
But
trying to say, bro?
more and more evidence. I was there, but more and more
I-
evidence is saying the bodyguard said it wasn't him. More and more evidence
Whose
coming
bodyguard?
in.
Tori's bodyguard?
I believe her bodyguard.
Her bodyguard said it.
Yeah, I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't want to quote. Don't quote me. I've been drinking sake. I could be wrong. But what I'm saying, I could be wrong. But what I'm saying is, you lied, and it's starting to look more and more
I
that
don't.
you lied.
I get if it was
What you
essentially
want me to
like,
say? She was
he wasn't there.
misinformed.
And no, I mean, if he wasn't there, and then she's essentially putting him in a situation where like he was just like, oh, I don't know what the fuck. I was in the drive-through and in and out when the shooting happened. Like, why are you presenting me to be in this case? Like, I get that. If that was the case, then essentially you just brought an innocent man into the situation who didn't deserve anything. But if she just unloading her version of events, I mean, it's relative to how she feels and what she went through. It's hard for us to say that she's lying
You're
about
right.
the
You're right.
situation.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I apologize. I just realized that 2 big back bitches been lying on 2 good niggas. That's crazy. That's crazy. They both big back ass bitches. They just capping on some real ones. That's
Listen, I
crazy.
don't mind her back. I ain't
That's
gonna
crazy.
hold you on the
It's
bosom.
crazy. Like,
I'm just
you know
saying.
what I mean? Megan Thee Stallion, Megan the Clydesdale. She a
No,
fucking
yeah.
Clydesdale.
Nah, she a stallion for real.
No, she's a Clydesdale.
Mm-mm.
That's what they call them shits, right? Them real big ass motherfuckers, the Budweiser horses, Clydesdales, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
joints
they
to be walking
Clydesdales.
around Grand Central Park. Yeah,
Them bitches is huge,
Oh,
bro.
yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Holy shit,
Listen,
bro.
I
That's
think
some
her name is
big
appropriate.
ass horses, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But I digress. Like I said, I wasn't there. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And
I mean,
that's just
I
what it is.
think if he
That's
wasn't
just what it
involved
is.
with the shit, just come home, you make your music, yo, just don't mention her name. She don't need to mention
Yeah,
his
let
name.
Daystar
So just
come home.
move
Yeah,
on with your career.
yeah. He
Y'all
was
don't need
trying
to be
to.
at the same building or whatever the case may be, but
Yeah, he was trying
just
to get what you
let
call
that
it back,
shit go.
anyways. He was trying to get what you call it back, anyways. What's the motherfucker that was on Ti label?
I don't know, bro.
The
Who you talking about?
Aborigine rapper, the Australian rapper, Iggy Azalea. There you
Oh,
go.
Iggy Azalea.
He was
Okay,
trying
yeah,
to get
yeah,
Iggy. He
yeah.
was trying to get Iggy back. He was trying
I
to get
ain't
Iggy
holding
back.
him for that
I
either.
ain't mad at him.
Yeah, I
Have you
ain't
seen her
mad at all.
OnlyFans? Shout out to Iggy.
Listen, oh my god,
Iggy. Her
listen,
OnlyFans is not that
Jesus.
I watch
No,
her OnlyFans. I've seen some
listen,
stuff
I
off of it.
don't. Yeah, even
Shout
if
out
you
to Iggy.
did, I ain't gonna hold you on that. I'm
Here's my
like,
question, right?
uh
Here's my question. Look, I actually got to sit back and cross my feet. Why is it that it's so easy for a female to do an OnlyFans and just get this bread? I want to do an
Is this a
OnlyFans,
joke?
ladies.
Then
Like, I
do
want to
one.
do OnlyFans. Can I do OnlyFans? Would y'all like to see me just swing my shit around and smacking pies and shit? Like, would you like to see me do like an American Pie, ladies?
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? Like I wear like an American flag
Oh shit.
sash. Like I
Oh
wear a
man.
sash and just start smacking pies with my meat. Would that make money? Can I get money off of that? Like I feel like, fellas, we need to learn how to sexualize ourselves and make money.
Well,
I mean, it's
again, but who's sexualizing you? We got all right. I think they did some statistics lately, and they were like over 60% of the users on OnlyFans are married. I think the number was
oh
higher,
wow, that's
and
insane.
90% of them were males. Like, so the
Really?
people who are essentially paying to watch OnlyFans are mostly males.
Oh,
So if
dude,
you're saying, "Yo, objectify me, sexualize me," you
I'm
realize
asking
that
for a man
most of
to
your
objectify
viewers
me.
might. Okay, all right,
Wow, that's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
well, that's what it sounds like.
yeah,
Essentially.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
unless you really try to dig up that 10%. I mean,
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Ah,
so I mean, yeah, if we're saying
all
that most of these numbers are men, and most of these people that are watching OnlyFans are men, of course the women are going to be the ones that are essentially making most of the
damn.
money.
I mean, I want to be sexualized, ladies. I
Okay,
want to be looked at like a piece of meat.
so you want that 10%? I mean, but
Yeah,
at the same time, come on,
you
let's
know.
keep it real. Women don't like spending money on top of
Damn.
that.
No,
They,
no,
I mean,
no. Cap.
I,
That's cap. Women don't like
okay,
spending their money.
their money. There you go.
Let's. They like spending yo money,
Your money. Yeah, you're right about that,
not
bro.
they money.
You
Okay, what's yours is mine, and what's mine
That
is
was
mine,
mine is mine.
motherfucker. Shut the fuck up.
You
You're getting this
absolutely
pussy,
right.
ain't you?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so just shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You're not gonna
Absolutely
find a
right.
bad bitch
You're
like
right.
me.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
You
You're
know what I'm
right. You're
saying?
right.
You ain't gonna find a bad bitch like me. You know what I mean? Also,
Right.
so shout out to the women that actually know they value and see how gorgeous they are and how attractive they are and capitalizing on that.
Are
I
we still talking
respect
about
you.
OnlyFans?
Yes,
Okay.
in general. But
Okay.
also, ladies, those of you that aren't that, stop lying to yourself.
Mm, mm,
Okay, stop overselling yourself. Is it right to have the self-confidence? Absolutely.
yeah.
But I'm
Believe in yourself.
offended when someone
Don't
who
make me
is,
have to be
yeah,
attracted to you. Like, don't force
yeah,
me to.
right, someone that
I mean,
has
if
to go through
that's my
all that
style,
make
that's my type.
believe.
Cool.
Right, you got to go through make believe and
Mm.
Spanx and 2 hours of makeup and all of that to pretend you look this
Make
way.
sure you get my right angles.
And then you talking about, I am
Push
Optimus
me from the
Prime.
left.
Yeah, I am Optimus Prime, calling all Transformers, all automatons, come to Earth. No, you ain't it.
Oh man.
Like I that's
Oh
the shit
shit.
that that's the shit that pisses me off. The chicks that like to, like I said, self-confidence is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
But when
Believe in yourself.
you get
Believe in your
so
abilities.
right, you get
But know
overconfident
your
that you
range.
start right, you start dogging dudes that pay you mind and like somebody like I like me personally, right?
Yeah.
I know I'm not the greatest thing on the planet. I've always understood that. I know I have a level, right? I'm a solid maybe 6. And I'm cool with that. That doesn't bother me. All right. This is why I'm in the gym. I'm working out. I'm
You've
trying to
been
make it up
working
to
out, bro. I mean,
yeah.
I think you
Well,
bumped
no, what I'm
yourself
saying
up.
is I'm trying to work out to at least get to a
You showed
7.5,
me
right?
21-inch pythons.
Come
Give me the
get you,
gun show.
brother.
Give me the
Listen,
gun
listen,
show.
listen. With the gun show,
Ah,
come
it's
get you,
fully
brother.
loaded.
Nah, but
Ah.
nah, like, but all jokes with aside, right? Like, I understand that I'm not the greatest, but when you are like a 3 or 4, but with the makeup and the filters, you become a 7 or 8 on social media. You start believing in that
They
lie
shoot
that you're
themselves from
selling.
the side.
Yeah,
Why they always from the
or
side,
the
bro?
ones that do the up top pictures up here looking down on their body because now I can't really
You're
see
right,
that you're
right.
yeah, yeah, like cut it
Yeah,
out, always
yeah,
with the
yeah. And then they got the hand on the hip.
yeah, yeah, like cut
Yeah,
it out,
yeah.
like cut it out. You was holding your breath for that picture. I'm not stupid.
Facts,
All
facts,
right, at least when
facts,
I'm
man.
on my social media, there's no filters. This is me.
Mm,
This is all me. I didn't buy my hair anywhere, not knocking you, but I'm just saying this is my hair. All right, there's no makeup on my joint, none of that. This is me. But for you to sit there and try to play another man, he a bum, or he not driving the Benz,
Yeah,
you don't even have a car.
yeah. I bet he ain't got no money. Yeah,
You don't even have a car. And you gonna try to downplay that man who grinded for what he got. You a sucker for that too.
My
I don't
Uber
respect that.
coming.
Yeah, you got to get an Uber to get to where you got to get to. You know what I'm
Then they
saying?
mad at the Uber driver. What you mean you can't fit me in your? Yeah,
You know who that is. You know who that is. Her big
I ain't gonna
ass.
say no
You
name.
knew your ass couldn't fit in that goddamn car. The hell is wrong with you? Your dimensions ain't supposed to be in that. It's like Indiana Jones swapping out the shit. Like, I got it. Shit, the bitch is too big. He start running. You know what I'm saying? Like, and look, I'm not fat shaming. All right, I'm not fat shaming.
no. But
I'm just
no.
saying,
You
understand
just
your
speaking real.
limits.
You
Yeah,
speaking real.
stop trying to
The car gonna.
overplay your
I
shit.
mean, yeah.
Like, stop trying to catfish people, men and females. All right, because dudes, y'all do it too. Y'all niggas try to make this shit look like y'all living a lifestyle and y'all really getting this money and you not.
Absolutely.
Stop doing that. It's just corny, bro. That's
Thank
corny
you,
as hell.
bro.
You
I'm
got your
glad you
rent
said
money on your arm. Like, yo, I'm stacking. Nigga, that's your rent money, bro.
that.
That's your rent
Yeah.
money.
Your
You
baby
had to pay
mom's
your
in the
rent.
background. He hasn't paid child support in 6 months. But
Yeah, like,
yeah.
come on, that's corny as hell. That's
I
corny
don't
as hell.
understand how you afford to be in the studio. He hadn't paid no child support.
Like, stop
I
it,
agree.
fellas.
Yeah.
All right, stop
Yeah.
it, fellas. Please stop. You got a Gucci belt, and you got red bottoms on, and all of that, and you ain't even taking care of your kids.
Yeah.
You live at home with your moms.
Yeah.
You run around in a BMW or a Benz, but your ass live at home, bro. That's corny.
Right.
That's severely corny. Like, be a man, bro. All right, ain't nothing wrong. Stop trying to live up to an expectation that other people place upon you. Live up to expectation that you place upon yourself, bro. Be
Damn,
a
bro.
fucking man. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
let's be real, ladies. Please stop it.
Yeah, and the
All
other
right.
thing, there are plenty of men who are attracted to these type of women. Like, why aren't you just focusing on them? Like, essentially, they're
Yeah,
reaching for something
brothers
that's
like a lie.
unachievable.
Brothers
Yeah,
like being lied. I think a lot of dudes like being lied to. Like me personally,
yes, females do
like
too.
I'm in a group chat, you know what I'm saying? And all my bros, and we posting, sending pictures or whatever. And my man, you know what I'm saying? My man's Mal. I will always say, you Mal Mania. You can check him out, man. Follow him on Instagram, man, at Mal Mania. That's my guy.
Oh, I'm glad you dropped the plug. All right,
I'm gonna shout out my boy. He'll
yeah.
send these pictures of these females, their asses is fake, caked on makeup. And my first response is always, yo, she bad as hell. I'll be like, bro, throw a bucket of water on her and tell me what she really look like.
Right.
I want to know what you really look like.
Yo. Oh
You know what
my
I'm
God.
saying? Like we've
Absolutely.
seen Cardi B without
Why you
makeup.
said it
Cardi B is
Hazel, bro?
gorgeous. Yeah, Cardi B is gorgeous without makeup. She's gorgeous with makeup,
Mm.
right? But there are a lot of women out here
And she keep it
that,
real too.
yeah, that's what I'm
I got
saying.
my implants. Yeah, so what?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
She
respect
got
that.
real hair. Her natural hair is gorgeous, and that's
Yeah,
what it is. So you
absolutely.
want to wear a wig, no problem. But if you wearing a wig and you front like this is your real hair, stop it. You wear these fake eyelashes and you act like this, and it's not yours. Stop it. I don't care if you want to enhance yourself. That's cool. That is your prerogative. There's nothing wrong with that. But
Do you
don't
think
act
do
as
you
if
think they
this
know
is
the
who you
history
are.
of these fake eyelashes?
Oh, the cum catchers?
There we go.
Ladies, do you know that? I don't know if you ladies know that. Ladies, do you know that the big eyelashes was created by the prostitute profession, the
Yup.
whore profession?
Mhm.
That when the men would ejaculate in their faces, the lashes were to catch the cum so it didn't get in
Yeah.
their eyes. I don't know if you guys
It
know that or not.
burns.
Yeah, so the
Right.
bigger the lashes, you're saying is you catch more in your face. I just want y'all to know. If you didn't know, you don't need to believe me. Don't take this at face value. Look it up. You'll see that these big ass eyelashes, that you got, they cum catches.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, look, I'm not knocking what you need to do, but be comfortable in your own skin and understand that
That's
you're
right.
gorgeous on your own.
That's
And
right.
if you're not gorgeous, then you just an average chick. That's cool. You're
Yeah.
beautiful to someone.
Absolutely.
Somebody finds you beautiful.
Absolutely. And
Okay,
please
somebody
understand how damaging this makeup is to your skin, to your.
chewing your
Do
skin
you
up.
realize the ones that wear makeup consistently, as soon as they take this shit off,
Look
it's
old.
like
They look
Absolutely.
old
Because
and
the makeup's
wrinkled
been
and
evil. Because
broken,
you're
and
not supposed to wear that shit.
then you're
It's
turning around spending thousands of dollars on facial creams and not doing anything to help you. So
notice
look,
that too. Soap
yeah,
and water,
like
baby. Soap and water.
look, ladies, I want y'all to understand something. You see this? See this right here? This is 43 years of Trinidadian beauty right here. All right.
That
This is
black
no
don't crack.
filter. Yeah, this is no filter. All right. This is just this is no filter. All right. Honest, I'm not the best thing smoking. All right. But my lady think I'm handsome. My
That's
mama
right, bro.
think I'm handsome.
That's right.
All right. That's
And that's
it.
all
I
you
don't care
focus
about
on.
nothing
You
else.
ain't worried about
That's
nobody
it.
else.
That's
That's
it.
it. That's
I
it.
want you to be comfortable in your own skin. If you feel that you are beautiful and you find yourself to be a beautiful woman when you have all this fake shit pasted on, and you got makeup that took 2 hours, and then the filter for your phone,
Hmm.
and then if that makes you feel beautiful, something's wrong with you. You might need to unplug,
Mm,
wash that shit off your face, and get to know who the fuck you are.
mm,
All right, know yourself, know thyself.
mm.
I might not find you attractive. You might not find me attractive, but trust me, there's a dude out there
So
that thinks you're
all that matters.
beautiful.
That's all that matters.
You're
That's
beautiful.
all that matters.
Many of people used to tell me, my daughter mom was like, yo, this bitch is you bugging. I was like, she's gorgeous. You bugging. All
Right.
right. I find her and fuck what you think. She's gorgeous to me. And
Absolutely.
apparently a lot of other dudes did too, because anyways, that's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying is find yours.
Absolutely. And,
I,
and
I, I
and me, I feel like I'm a good looking guy, but I even know that 50% of the women either aren't into me or they ain't feeling
yeah.
me. I ain't worried about them. They
But you
ain't.
winning though, because you
If you,
tall. You winning
yeah,
because you tall.
yeah, but at the same
I'm
time,
losing because I'm
there's
short.
there's a bunch of women that I'm just like, yo, you ain't for me, and I ain't even gonna try to hold you on it. Like
Yeah,
it's okay. I don't need you, and you don't need me. So
yeah,
you
and that's
find over there,
fine.
go work with what works for you. So I'm
That's
good.
it.
I'll stick with who loves me. That's it.
That's it.
Love who love you.
Yeah, if you comfortable with dealing with a chick that when you hug her, she dirty all your white tees, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Me, I can't deal with that shit.
She can't even cry in front of you and shit.
Yeah,
Scared of
take an
shit go
hour for her to get her face
yeah,
back.
right.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
insane.
yeah,
Like that's the most annoying thing in the world when you have to like I said, I get it. I'm not knocking it, but it's like there has to be a point where you just stop. Stop.
yeah,
Because
but it's
like for
mhm.
me, it pisses me off when especially black women when they quick to we don't have a leg to stand on when you say, oh, this white girl can't have braids and this and the third. You're wearing a wig that makes you look white.
Yeah,
So you don't
yeah.
have a
But
leg to
combine it
stand
to
on to
this
tell that
European
white girl she can't
ideology.
have braids.
Absolutely,
You
absolutely.
don't have a leg to stand until you stop and you embrace
And they
the
want to
natural
complain. I
beauty that
don't
is you.
understand why I can't wear my natural hair at the job and shit. And yeah,
Wear
yeah,
your
I'm with you.
natural hair.
Wear your
Wear your
natural
natural
hair.
hair.
If they don't
And,
appreciate you
and
for
hold
that,
that.
that ain't the place you need to be.
Yeah, like I tell like my stepdaughter, like she for some reason she hates her hair, right? She's like, "Oh, my hair is ugly." I'm
Really?
like, and I tell her, I said, "Baby,
She has beautiful hair.
do you understand how much money people spend to have hair to look like
Right.
yours? And you were
Yo,
born with it?
oh my God. You
That they're
honestly,
not going to believe it's your hair because they
absolutely.
spent hundreds of dollars to have hair that looks like yours and you were
Absolutely.
born with this natural thing. I get it even now with my dress. Like, yo, that's your real hair. Yeah, motherfucker, it's my
Yeah.
real hair. I didn't
You
buy this shit.
my I'm gonna speak specifically about me. My child, he didn't like his hair. And I'm just like, son, your hair is beautiful. Like you
Yeah,
have the hair that people would essentially perm they shit for. Like you have
hope
the
to have.
natural S curl pattern and shit. And he's
Yeah,
like,
you got the
nah.
natural soul
I
glow.
don't like it like this. I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna wrinkle this shit up. I'm like, yo,
It's
dude, man,
crazy.
I don't understand why you can't just love you for who you are.
And that's the
Just
thing with our people, man.
I don't get it.
We have allowed this false sense of beauty to be the blueprint that falls on us. And it's not.
Yeah,
The white sense of beauty is not the black sense of beauty.
yeah,
And we
yeah.
need to understand that.
But I also think it's because society has taught us that we're not okay in our own skin as well, you know,
Right.
essentially. So
Yeah, yeah,
nobody likes what essentially they are. So even
yeah,
if you
yeah,
have
yeah.
that hair that everybody wants, even if you look the way that everybody wants, you're essentially buying into this idea that somebody else is looking better or somebody
Yeah, I
else
mean, I'm a
is.
victim of it too. I'm a
Yeah,
victim of it too. You know
me
what I'm saying? I
too.
fix my
Me
teeth.
too.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but people, my gap looked like I could bite down on a pencil, a big number two. I'm gonna be honest with you. My
You
gap was
did?
like out the head. Yeah, my
I
gap
ain't
was
even
wider. You
noticed.
don't even remember. That's what I'm saying because I had this confidence that covered it. That people, even my daughter, was like, "Yo, your gap really was crazy." Yeah, it looked like like somebody punched me in my mouth and I was missing a whole tooth. Honestly, I could put my pinky in between my gap. That's how
Yo,
wide my
get the
shit was.
fuck out of here.
I could put my pinky in between my gap. That's how wide my shit was. So
Damn.
it's crazy. But I fixed it because I understood that I wasn't comfortable with it. And I was like, I gotta fix this shit
Okay.
because it just wasn't looking right. It looked crazy to me.
Mhm,
I never heard what anybody else said. I never
mhm.
was worried about what anybody. To me, I was
Yeah,
just like, let me close the gap down. You know what I'm saying? Bring this
feel
shit
you.
down a
I
little
feel
bit.
you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was still pulling some bad bitches with the gap, so I'm not sweating the shit.
Yeah,
I'm
I feel
saying
you.
I was still
I ain't
pulling
gonna lie.
some
I'm
very
considering
gorgeous women.
taking a trip out to Turkey because my hairline seems to be going a little bit further back,
Hey,
you know, every day that goes by. So
listen,
I ain't gonna
man,
hold you
Jason
on it.
Statham that shit, bro. I
Yeah,
mean, you
well,
just
that's what
you
I'm saying.
be
I
like,
mean, that's
listen,
why I had to love
I like
myself
your
for who I
shirt
am.
and I like
One
your
of the reasons
truck.
I'm wearing the hat is because I'm trying to protect myself from all the
Yeah, I mean,
criticism about my hairline.
yeah.
But
But you see, once again, like I said, for you, you have a lot going for you. You're physically a
well,
fucking
again,
specimen, right? You're
you look at
tall.
me, and you're saying that, but you know, internally, I'm like,
Yeah, you
yo,
don't think that. Yeah,
this
you are
dude
your own
taller
worst
than me,
enemy.
this dude look
Yeah,
better than me, this dude bigger than me. I
yeah.
don't know
But
about
you're
this
what?
dude, but I'm pretty sure. I don't
But
know.
how
He
tall
look
are
like
you?
he 3 leg. You know,
How tall are you?
I'm 6'4", but again, I look at somebody who's like
My
six
man.
eight, and I'm just like, yo, that
My
ain't
man.
fair, man.
I'm 5'7". Do you know what it took
I
for me to get
get
to
that,
five
but
foot seven?
we're always self-conscious about
I've been five
ourselves.
foot
Like we
four
can't.
for a very long time. All right. Hanging on the pull-up bars what got me to 5'7". All right.
Listen, you could take the trip over to Turkey with me, bro. You
Nah,
could take it. It'll
I
take a
love being
year
this
to
height.
heal, but you know, hey,
I
you can
love this
fix
height.
that if you want.
No, it's real scary being tall. Like I told you, standing on the step ladder is scary. That's just not
Yeah.
right. It's weird. It's like being in a twilight zone. Like nothing looks
I
normal
remember
up
so
here.
you said arms are gonna be the weirdest.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to be a really tall guy and I have like freaking T-Rex arms. Like it just doesn't. It's like really malproportioned. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, let me get some juice. Thank you. I'm holding a cup like, nah, it's just weird. Like, I don't want to go through that. Like, I
Yeah, I
love
hear you.
like it's gotten to a place. There wasn't. I remember junior high school.
Mhm.
I remember thinking to myself, I would be better looking if I was white. I remember thinking that. I
I used
remember
to think the
thinking
same thing.
if I was white, I would be better looking. If I had a certain hair, if I had a certain eye color, I would
Yeah,
be better looking. I remember
yeah.
thinking that, you know what I'm saying, at 12, 13. I was just like, damn, why would I think that? Like, as I've gotten older, I've gotten to just love
Yeah, oh my
being
God.
who I
I
am.
love my blackness. Oh my
I love
God.
me so much. I'm
I don't I don't
like,
understand why I hated it so much when I was
yeah,
younger.
it's crazy. I love being me. I love the
I
fact that
I if I could
this is who
choose
I am.
any other race, I would not choose
No,
anything other than my blackness.
nah,
I mean,
I
especially
love this.
today, everyone's doing everything they can to be
Yeah,
black. I'm like, yo, this shit comes natural to me. I ain't
I
worried
love
about
it.
what you.
I wake
Yeah,
up,
I
you know what I'm saying?
love
I
it.
wake up and I'm like, damn, I got dreads.
Love
I
it.
got tattoos.
People
I
pay
got a
hundreds of dollars a
decent
month just
sized
to get a
penis.
tan and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I ain't mad at
we
that either.
it's working out
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yes, it
You know what
is.
I mean? Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I sit down on
Mhm.
the toilet,
Mhm.
bloop, that's all I'm
My
saying. I
shit
sit
touches
down
the
to take a
water, baby.
shit, bloop.
Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. See, we sit on the toilet, our shit touches the water. Do you know
Bloop.
what that is, bro?
Do you know what that feels
Yes.
like? Bloop.
You
You
we
get
got we
mad.
got wind that
You
shit
know
back
when you
up
get
like
mad,
come on, bro.
you got to sit down and do this. You know when you go to the gym,
Yes.
you be like
Yes, bro.
and you gotta do this,
I gotta do that shit every time,
and you
yo.
be mad at yourself
You
like,
have to
oh.
wear underwear and shit because you know
And then
everybody is
you got to
looking at
put
you.
toilet paper at the edge of the seat just so your man can lean on it because you're like,
Yes, Bro, I know exactly what you're talking. Like, that's why I can't use
We're
public
proud of that.
restrooms. I
We're
don't,
proud of
because
that.
when you flush the toilet and shit, you know, especially the high power toilet, it touches your. I'm like, yo, I can't
Hate
do.
it. Hate it. But what I'm
I
saying
hate
is
it, man.
this: love yourself,
Absolutely.
regardless what shape you're in. If you're happy with who you are, be
Mhm.
happy with it. If you want to fix
Absolutely.
it, don't complain and cry about it. Put the
Right,
work
right,
in
right.
for it. Don't
Put
take
the
the
work in.
shortcut. Don't take the
Exactly.
shortcut. The shortcut
That,
is not satisfying. The work is satisfying. The
absolutely.
work is like,
Put it like if you go see a doctor, about at least put in the work first.
to
Try.
get there. Yeah,
Exactly. Try. Put
yeah,
some effort
get
into it
there.
before
Like,
you
yeah,
actually have to bring in
I
somebody
did
to help you.
this. Yeah, I
Absolutely.
did this. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I put
Absolutely.
this work in for this. Be proud of it. And like I said, man, regardless what's going on in society, what's going on in the world,
Yeah.
we black people, it's the most beautiful thing. They can sit there and hate us and despise us and talk shit and say, oh, you guys
That's
are
why they
killing
hate us.
yourselves and blah blah blah. They want to be us.
That's right.
Every living thing on this
That's
planet contains melanin. You see a
absolutely.
banana turning dark, that's melanin. You in the stars, there's
Sweeter
star.
too.
Everything that's in the
Mm,
universe is inside of us.
mm.
Everything down to the stardust. You
That's
hear me?
right.
We have neuromelanin and we have
That's right.
skin melanin. The
That's
only
right.
motherfuckers that don't have skin melanin is the other brothers, and that's why they hate us.
Yeah. I mean, but even
That's
they
why
got a
they
little
hate
bit
us.
of it. They just choose to deny that shit.
They got neuromelanin. Everything got neuromelanin. They don't got skin melanin.
Yeah, a little
They
bit of
don't.
Neanderthal too.
So why they pigment is the way it is, and they mad at that
Absolutely.
shit.
Yep. Yep.
They
But
mad.
and everything that's been about that everything is about our culture. Do you realize when another particular race does it, that's seems to, be what catches on, was
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
They adapt to our music, and all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, they have the best voice. When we like, yo,
Yeah.
I know
Yo,
like 10 people down the block that can
that do
sing
the same shit.
10 times better than that. Yeah,
Do
absolutely.
do do do. Look, I don't get. Look, I saw the funniest shit. Right, somebody
Uh-huh.
commented on the movie Sinners. Right, nigga was
Mhm.
like, "Yo, white dude." He was like, "Man, just watching the movie Sinners, it's just so crazy. Like to see that cultural connection that black people have and Asian people have to their culture, and I just feel left out. Like how like what culture do I have? What purpose do I have? Like I feel like just like there's nothing that I could connect to." And somebody commented was like, "You didn't see the Klansmen in the movie?" And I was like, "Damn, that was cold." And then I
Damn.
really had to stop and think. Right, this is not bad, but just think about it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you.
We have a culture that we can latch onto.
Hmm.
Black people, Hispanic people, Irish people. Let's be honest, even the
Hmm.
Irish, because it still spins back Italian. It spins back
Yeah,
to African
I'm with
roots,
you.
right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But the Puritans and of those like your the racist elite, your culture is murder and thievery.
Yeah.
That is your culture.
Yeah.
That is your
It's
legacy. Your
literally
legacy
stolen
is,
from every other
yeah,
culture.
that's what it is. And then they'll be like, no, it's not. The Norse, you know what I'm saying? The Norse mythology was stolen from African
Mhm.
mythology. Greek mythology was stolen from African mythology.
Yep.
Your history is theft, deception, and murder.
Yep.
I know it sucks to hear that,
Yeah.
but it's what it is. How do we
Absolutely.
move past it? How about you acknowledge it and let's move past it? But don't ask us to ignore what you did to us, to our
Yeah.
ancestors. We will
Absolutely.
not ignore it.
Yeah.
And then you'll
I
be like,
mean, we'll
oh,
give
y'all
y'all
need to go
credit.
back.
Y'all are excellent murderers. Y'all are excellent. We'll give you credit
Geniuses.
for it. I mean, yeah,
Geniuses.
they mastered
Genius.
it. Oh my god.
You
Just
figured out
yeah,
the way to kill a
absolutely.
person. You
Oh my
figured out.
god.
You
No
figured out a
one
way to
does it better.
subjugate a people. You guys
No
are
one does it
amazing
better.
at it. You're
Oh
amazing
man.
at it.
Be proud of that.
You know what I'm saying? And you're
Just
and the gaslighting that you try to make us feel like we're playing the victim when
oh
you're
yeah,
really the ones
oh
playing the
my
victim.
god.
Geniuses.
Wow. Oh,
Amazing.
oh my
You
god.
guys are great. Good job. Chef's kiss. Chef's
Absolutely.
kiss. When you spin it around and make us act like you tell us that we're
Oh,
being the victim, when you guys are turning around and
wow.
saying you're the victim, great.
Woo.
I love it. I love it.
Oh
Look
man,
at what's happening
we're
right now.
seeing it happen today. I'm
South
watching a
Africans.
master class of this shit
Yeah,
that's going
South
on
Africans.
today.
We can't get jobs. It's insane. We can't get jobs. They're not allowing us. We're living in
But they're in
poverty.
Pistoria, right? In
We're living in poverty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you understand? They're making us live in poverty. We can't get jobs. There's no jobs for us here. We live in squalor. They're telling us that we don't matter.
Yo,
Sure,
oh my God,
we ain't
it's
called. Sure,
insane.
we stole their land and murdered their people.
Yeah.
Sure, we used apartheid to run this entire country for a long time. But at the end of the day, for 100 years, they could have took their land back, but they didn't. Now we can't get jobs because they say that they're native to here. We're native to here. We stole it first. Wait, what?
If they want it, why don't they take it back? Yeah.
Yo, the woman really said that. She said, why didn't they take it back? And she said, but where did they take it from? Sweetheart, we didn't take it from anyone.
Yeah.
That's the difference. But see, this is the thing that people don't understand. That is the difference between African explorers and European colonizers.
Yeah.
That's why you're called that.
Yeah.
You come with deception and lies and murder and you steal. We come with truth and education and trade.
The land belongs to everybody. I don't understand why you're claiming it as yours. Like, like that was the whole mentality beforehand. Right.
Yeah,
it's like,
these
what are you talking
lines.
about? You own this land. Like, I don't, how do you, what do you mean take it back?
Did
like,
I tell you?
It was land,
always here.
bro.
It was always here.
Yeah, it was always here. Like,
did I tell you the origin of a passport?
Hit me with it.
You know, Spain ruled most of the known world, right? So when they were doing trade, you had to get a pass to port from the queen. That's where passports came from. You needed a pass to port to do trade. So that's how the term and the saying of a passport came to existence. These created lines. So it's insane when Columbus hit Hispaniola and he was like, yo, y'all got this rubies and gold. What's that? Spirit tips? Where you learn metallurgy? Like, well, how do you do that? Oh, it's called. I'm just saying, just
walking around naked and shit.
Yeah, just paraphrasing, right? Oh, this is called metallurgy. We fashion steel and bronze and all that, and we make different medallions and weapons. That's pretty freaking cool. How'd you guys learn that? Oh, the people that were kissed by the sun, they've been coming here for many moons. The people that were kissed
there
by
you go,
the
bro.
sun.
Yeah.
Who the hell is that? The people that were kissed by the sun. What's that? Yeah, they've been traveling on the currents that bring them here. They've always been trading with us, and you don't know people. Once again, I'm gonna give y'all some more gems. Just look it up. Don't gotta listen to me. Look up Prince Abu Bakari. He was called the Mariner Prince of Mali. Just look it up. You don't gotta listen to me. Look it up, and you'll learn something. Don't let these people tell you who we are, bro. We've been doing this long before these motherfuckers, but they'll tell you, oh, the motherfucking Norse people, you know, the Vikings, they sailed. But we did that before them niggas.
Yeah,
did that before them.
And they are notorious for murder and taking shit.
Because that's your legacy. That's what you guys do. Rape, pillage, destroy, steal. That's your thing. So let's just tone
that's
it
what
the
they
fuck
idolize.
Yeah, but that's what you idolize. Just tone it the fuck down, like, please.
Again, be proud of that. If that's your heritage and you're proud of your heritage, be proud of it.
Be proud of it. Yeah, hold it down. And in that note, I will say, just for recap, Remy, you a bozo.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming back. Remy, you're a bozo.
You circling around.
Papoose, you my nigga. Brooklyn, stand up. Daystar, I hope you come home. All right. What's her name? Megan the Clydesdale, you a bozo. If you was lying. If you was lying.
Come on, man.
If you was lying. If you set that man up to do that bid. If I say if.
Nah,
listen,
Megan,
you know Remy lying. So Remy's a bozo. Remy's 100%. I stand 10 toes on the bozo.
We cool. We cool. I ain't say that. I'm just saying,
I'm just saying. Look, I got an EP coming out. Remy,
listen, look, I think
Megan, if you want to
he
jump
should
on the
come
feature,
home.
you know,
I think essentially, look, he's paid his dues to me.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And we don't even hear Megan up there talking about he need to stay in jail and none of that shit. Like bring the man home. He paid his dues.
Facts.
Bring him home.
Family
Megan,
going through it. His kid is without him.
I ain't got no
I do. You a bozo for putting that man in prison.
I ain't say it.
For perpetuating the lie.
Listen,
right?
if you want to be friends, be cool.
That's my key. That ain't me. I want all the problems.
Totally
Shout out to Ibrahim Traore. Africa unite. Let's do this. All right. What else I got? I want to hit a topic. Fuck all you fake ass baby mamas out here that ain't doing what you're supposed to do for your kids. Fuck all you baby daddies out here that's not doing what you're supposed to do for your kids.
Sign up.
Y'all niggas is suckers. You want to sit here and busting a chick and have a kid but run away from the responsibility. Man. You a bitch ass nigga.
Be a babysitter? It's your kids.
You a bitch ass nigga. Take care of your kid, you fuck boy. You fuck boy. You a cornball. You hear me? You a buster. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of deadbeat baby mamas running around too, and y'all suckers keeping that man from his kid when he want to be in his kid life. You a buster for that too. So fuck you bum ass baby mamas. Fuck you bum ass baby daddies. To those of you that's doing what you're supposed to do, co-parenting, handling your business, taking care of everything, not beefing with your baby mama or your baby daddy, you doing what you're supposed to do. I salute you. I love you for it. Keep doing it. Do not let anybody take that from you. Every man or woman, if you feel insecure about yourself, understand somebody loves you for just who the fuck you are. Do not change yourself. Love yourself.
Who love you. Fuck everybody else. Love who love you.
Love those that love you. Pick up your goddamn shot glass. I got my shot.
I've been waiting for this shit.
I know you've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this shit, man.
I wait all week for this shit. Listen,
all week,
bro. I don't drink. This is the only time I could let
loose. No, honestly, this is like Fridays is the only time I drink. That's crazy. That's I had like one glass of sake.
I'm like, yo,
it's weird.
Can't come soon enough. I need this shit.
I'm gonna say
no, it's not weird. I'm just not an alcoholic. I'm just I'm
a recovering alcoholic, always recovering. But I will say this. I will say this. Love yourself first before you love anybody. Know yourself first before you choose to know anyone else. Be responsible and hold yourself accountable before you do it to anyone else. What I'm saying is it begins with you. If you get right with yourself, the people around you will be right with you. Salute.
Salute.
I love that shit. So sweet. Breathe.
We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in for another week. I'm Banter and Bullshit. I'm Mr. Keys, open doors in my key.
And I am Trinidad and Tobago's son, New York City's nephew, Carter Y-O-U-N-J.
And that was 151.
I don't know why you taking shots at 151, man.
Because I'm trying to get straight to the point.
Listen
if I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna do it right.
People, submit your questions for Carter.
Yes.
I'm gonna start going live on my TikTok as well, man. We're gonna really start going there. I'm gonna start doing some banter and bullshit side page joint. You know what I'm saying? Like just bantering. Banter. Like we gonna get there. But don't worry. Appreciate y'all. We growing.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the 108 subscribers.
Absolutely. And for those that don't know, we're working on the spinoff. We'll get back to you on what we're doing and how we're doing it. But hey, we moving up in the world. Things are happening. Things are moving along. We working on sponsorship. We trying to elevate the shit. So we love y'all. Thank y'all for support. Absolutely. We are here because of y'all. Keep on supporting. Please write in for questions for Carter. We'll see y'all next Friday. Love y'all.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Stop that shit.
Can't find the mouse.
I can't find the mouse.
You can't find the mouse.